Hey, Rashima Simmons. Hey, Jenna. Welcome to you. How are y'all? I'm gonna do 20 tonight, y'all, and I don't think Aliens is probably gonna be able to come today. So I'm gonna just drop an emoji, Jenna. And if you say, can I be added, I'll allow that to be it too. I'll start calling out the list as I'm writing them down. So number 1 is Rashima Simmons. Have y'all had a good day? Number 2 is Jenna. Number 3 is Babina. I'll put Ann on here if she wants one. If she don't, that way, either way, she'll be good. Charm is number 5. Number 6 is Joan, Joan. Number 7 is Doll-Faced Diva. Number 8 is Eliza. Number 9 is Soul F. Number 10 is Tracy Barrett. All right, and we got Jenna, Charm. Intuitive is number 11. Okay, number 12 is Dana. Dana Van, Houten. Number 13, I put post notifications last time because I missed you. Oh, Jenna. Well, you are number 2 today, boo, so you own it. 13 is Lova. 14 is Nadia. I already got Eliza, Charm, Jenna, Charm. Xana is 15. 16 is Zahia. 17 is Shannon Telling. 18 is Deidre. 19 is Sarah. Hey Sarah, how are you? $20 is Rhonda Wolf. $21 is Sophie. Hey Z. 22 is Wake Up Time 369. If she wants a question, I'm putting her on here. Alright, y'all. I can't keep adding them because I was only going to do 20 and I got 22. If I add any more, I'll be on here forever and I have to work in the morning. But Friday night, I'm just going to do like 30 or 40 of them. So that way I can get everybody. And I'm sorry, I just don't have it in me. If I write y'all down, I probably won't make it but till 20 because I came on late too. So I'll stop at Z. And if I happen to get to 22 and I still have energy, I promise I'll get y'all. But I just don't want to tell you I'm going to do it and then not do it because I'll feel guilty. Thank you, Maud Hira, for donating. Just throw your question in there, boo. Yes, Charm, you're number 5. You was in here in the beginning. Uh-oh, Playboy Bunny. You said my stupid phone. You made it, Charm. There's B to the no. He finally quit ghosting me. You're welcome, Charm. I can tell I've gotten way more comfortable with y'all. Now I get on here with my crusty fingernails. Next, I'll be on here showing my head, like with it unbrushed, and my real clothes that I wear here with these trashy pajamas. I wanted to know about the person named Ashish. No contact. And we are long distance too. Do you see if he will communicate to me or has he moved on? Okay. So we get you 5 shuffles, boo. Yeah, Bina, we didn't know where you went. You just left us. With no warning. 5 shuffles for Madhura. Me and Ann was over there contemplating whether we was about to take a road trip. No, I'm just playing, I promise. I just want to freak you out a little. You have pulled back your energy too. Yeah, I figured it was something to do with the fair. Two more. Let me get this person's name for Madhura. Ashish. So you want to know basically what's his most likely actions towards you, if any, or has he moved on? One more shuffle. Hey, Antoinette. Oh, shit. I'm over here with it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss, y'all. It's been a long week. It's closed, y'all. I already got 20. I forgot to do the thing. Sophie's in here. Oh, shit. The King of Pentacles reversed. The 2 of Pentacles in the upright. Charm. Jenna is up next. No, Rashima Simmons is up next. I'm doing the donation right this second, but you're number 5, I mean. 9 of Cups in the reverse. 2 more. The Knight of Wands. And the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's energy has the 9 of Cups in the reverse and the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're very codependent type energy. The underlying energy is the World card. I feel like this is the advice for you. Okay, with the World at the bottom. Only because the energy I feel here is someone that's going to come back around you. They're going to reach back out again. But they're in this 2 of Pentacles energy with the Knight of, or the King, King of Pentacles reversed. So if you add that together, this is a very ungrounded energy. and they're back and forth. This can also signify that they give energy to you and they give energy to someone else, or at least something else, another person, place, or thing. And it's like keeping both people on the hook. You know what I'm saying? They're very back and forth in their energy. And then this Knight of Wands even clarifies that. So I do feel like they will do something to reach back out to you. And the thing is, you need to protect yourself from this person, not like physically, but for a mental health like reasons, because the Nine of Cups reversed is the card where people need a relationship to fulfill them. And people may not say it that way, but it's where we've been programmed to believe someone is our other half. That we have to, if they're alone, if a person that has this energy is alone, they don't enjoy being alone. They're very lonely people, and kind of like saying, their cup is broken. So they will definitely be back around because they don't like being by themselves. And also, they could be financially codependent as well. If they're not, if they do make good money, they feel like it takes the money to make them feel abundant. So therefore, they have issues with manifesting abundance because we have to get the feeling for it to manifest on the outside. So they've got it backwards with the reverse manifesting thing. And with them having both of them, I just feel like saying, I would feel bad if I didn't tell you the truth and say that it would be better for you to move on from this person. Until they deal with this, it doesn't have to be forever. But they're very wishy-washy. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. I definitely feel like they'll reach out to you, but I don't feel like they have anything to add to your life, if that makes sense. The World card is at the bottom, and I feel like that is honestly your advice, the underlying energy here. Maybe you already know that deep down inside, and whenever you came here to ask me to pull cards, you were just wondering if that was going to come out. So I feel like if you want to take the best path for yourself, you'll move forward past this energy and allow this person time and space to deal with this codependent cards, because both of these are talking about codependent energy. So I just feel like telling you, you deserve better. I'm going to give you an oracle card too. So is he kind of a player energy and has someone already? I just seen your question. So yes, with the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, that could say that. It could also just say that this person keeps a lot going. They have a lot of plates spinning. They keep themselves busy. But the King of Pentacles here is in the reverse. If they just kept themselves busy, that this wouldn't be an ungrounded energy here. The Knight of Wands wouldn't show up either, I feel like, because that's a card that can say they're a player. So I do feel like they have energy saying, yes, that they are a player. I'm not saying they for sure have someone, but I am saying that they have a broken cup. So they always feel like they have to have a connection 24/7, if that makes sense. Okay. Let me get you a oracle, Madhura. So this oracle can be about anything in your life. It does not have to be about this connection or whatever your question was about. This can just be something that you need to think about, or a word that might mean something to you, the number or the picture. It's just some little extra thing I started adding to the people that donated. So you got the number 1, which is the Void. It looks like a dark, scary card, right? But this is like the energy where you're making room for something better. You got to clean your closet out so that way you can make room for the new clothes. But there's going to be that void energy there when you clean it out and the new clothes haven't arrived yet. And with the number 1 here, I also feel like that spirit saying, maybe it's time to take that solo dolo path for just a little while, so that you can do that cleaning out thing, so to speak, at least on an energetic level, you know what I mean, until the new things come in. So that's what I got for you, Madhira, and thank you so much for donating to me. That's what I got. Just keep swimming. So I hope that helped you, Madhira. And I hope I'm saying your name right too, because I mess that up sometimes. Good deal then. And I think your name looks new to me, so if you're new, welcome. Will your husband be past, present, or future? I'm trying to think about how I can answer that with 5 cards. So I guess if past energy comes out, is someone you've already been with. I'm going to give you the energy of who your most likely husband is, Rashima. What is the energy based on the timelines you're pulling forward? I'm going to describe what the husband will be like. How about that? And listen, if this comes out and it doesn't sound like somebody you want to be married to, all that means, I want you to really listen to this part, because I'm just a reader. You're the creator. So all that means, let's just say I pull some cards and it's like, what the hell? I don't want to be married to that person. All it means is this is a snapshot of the energy that you're pulling forward. You don't have to choose the person that I'm describing, and you can do the energy work to change your frequency till you get what you want, because you're the creator. So I always feel like sometimes when I have bad, so to speak, readings, that people may think that that's just how it is, but nope, that's just the snapshot, and then it shows you what you need to work on and maybe what the blockage is. You are very welcome, Rashima. Hey, Jennifer. 4 shuffles for Rashima Simmons. Tell us what kind of husband Rashima Simmons is pulling forward in the current timelines. Jennifer Milos, welcome to you. If you don't want to donate, Jennifer, you can get on the free list by subscribing, hit the notification, and when I go live, I usually do like between 20 and 30 that we put on the free list at the beginning of the live. So that way you don't have to donate to get a question. And welcome to you. 2 more shuffles. Tell us what kind of husband Rashima Simmons. The star in the upright. The strength in the upright. This is cool to me, because in my mind, I have no idea why, but I feel like an Aquarius and a Leo goes good together, if that makes sense. And that's like Aquarius and Leo energy, right? The Empress in the reverse. The 4 of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. The underlying energy is the 4 of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like whoever your husband energy is, that's someone that will really fit you well. It's saying, like with the 4 of Wands reversed and the 4 of Cups in the reverse, it's saying that you haven't missed out on the opportunity. Both of these cards in the reverse like this, you could perceive with With the Four of Cups reversed, it's like sometimes underlying energy here, you can perceive it as, has that person already passed me by? And then the Four of Wands reversed is like, has the universe already shut the door on it? Is it something that I've already missed out on, so it's too late, in other words? I feel like sometimes you get that energy going. But it's going to be in a time when you're just healing and you're not looking for this person, and I feel like it's going to be someone you don't know yet. With the Star and the Strength card as the first two cards, I feel like it's someone you don't know yet. I feel like the people that you have in your past are people that you could not grow and evolve with the Empress in the reverse. And I feel like that's why the universe shut the door on that stuff with the Four of Wands reversed. And you've dealt with a lot of people that are emotionally closed off. So if, I'll put it this way, if it is someone you already know, this person's going to come towards you in a new type of energy because you're already working on yourself and you have the knowledge to know you don't deserve energy like this. So if they were in this energy before, Star and Strength, it's going to be someone that is healed and that's been through a lot, but they've healed and become a better person for it. So I feel like either you don't know the person at all, honestly, that's truly what I feel. But if for some reason you do know the person, they're going to be bringing a whole new energy towards you. And it could be an Aquarius. They could have that in their chart. Or Leo. And then you got a water sign energy. Taurus or Libra. So it could be any sign, but mainly Aquarius or Leo they may have in their chart. But I feel like it's going to be someone that you have yet to see or you have yet to stumble upon. Because I feel like when you come upon this person, you won't even come and ask me if it's the right person because you'll just know. It'll fit you very well. It'll be very obvious. Like the star, the light being shined. You can see that one big star right there. You see all these other little stars on the card? I feel like this is the type of connections you had before. It doesn't make them bad. It's just that they're different, right? You see this star? That's the kind of contrast I feel with the person that you're meant to be with for life. Your life partner is going to be an obvious difference. So I feel like they're yet to come into your life. So that was you, Rashima. You are my friend too. You is my friend too, boo. All right. Number 2, buckle my shoe. Thank you, Jennifer. Go ahead and put your question on the chat, and as soon as I get Jenna, I'll do you. Thank you so much. All right. Just throw your question in there, boo, and I'll get you. Thank you so much. Jenna says, how's my boyfriend Brandon feeling about me and our relationship? I'm a Virgo and he's a Taurus. 5 shuffles for Jenna. How's Brandon feeling about Jenna and the relationship? You ain't bothering me, Charm. I'm on number 2. Then I got to do a donation, and you're going to be number 5. I'll spit your name out in the chat when it's your turn. No worries, Butterbean. 2 more shuffles for Jenna. I see you, Jennifer. I'll get you in just a second, boo. How's Brandon feeling about the relationship with Jenna? You're welcome, Charm. How's Brandon feeling about the relationship with Jenna? Thank you, Nadia. How's Brandon feeling about the relationship with Jenna? Seven of Swords came out first. And I don't know if I've ever read for you, Jenna, but the first card is kind of the card that I feed off of whenever I read. It's like the first card is the strongest energy and the one that I really put the focus on, and the rest of them are kind of like supporting cards. So there's something here. There's too many. There's something with the Seven of Swords here. Let me see what else. Eight of Pentacles reversed. King of Swords in the upright. Seven of Cups reversed. And the Star in the upright. So, the underlying energy is the Lover's card. So, this is how I feel in one single nutshell that I'm getting from this person. They only want you, okay, as a boyfriend, girlfriend. But they don't want to do the work, the proper work, for this to be long-lasting and successful. They really are drawn to you. They care about you. They see you in a very positive light with the Star card, and the Lovers is underneath the bottom. So it's a very intense connection. And when you have a very intense connection like the Lovers, it's like there's mirroring to you about what you need to heal within yourself. Every person on the planet does that to us, but when we're in this kind of connection that's intense, it's way more intense with the healing, with what you need to fix. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the things that are shown to this person that they need to work on, it's like they only want you, Seven of Cups reversed, but then you got the Eight of Pentacles reversed besides the Seven of Swords. He's your boyfriend from high school, and y'all got back together after 9 years. Well, congratulations to you. There's something here that they don't want to, with the Seven of Swords. I don't know what the seven, let me just see if I can get something about what is this Seven of Swords. What is this Seven of Swords? Six of Cups. Queen of Swords. Now you got a King and a Queen of Swords with two different decks here. Well, I feel like they see you in a positive light. I just don't quite know what the Seven of Swords is. There's an Eight of Pentacles reversed beside it. This can talk about avoiding your inner work. It doesn't have to mean this person thinks bad of you just because Seven of Swords came out. When it has the Eight of Pentacles reversed beside it, this is saying there's something here that needs to be brought to the surface or that needs to be worked through. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but there's something here. I don't think they're trying to lie to you directly with the King of Swords in the upright and the Seven of Cups reversed. They don't want anybody else, but these are the two strongest cards. Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles reversed. The best thing to do is to be mindful because the Seven of Swords is in the upright. So it's like they're really, this could even be them lying to themselves about something they need to deal with within themselves. And with that Six of Cups clarifying it, and you just told me about the past here, he told me he wouldn't be dating anyone if it wasn't for me. He's definitely still healing from past trauma. That's it. Maybe that's it then. Because the Six of Cups clarified it. So just know that the way he sees you in general is the Star card and the Lovers, okay? That's positive. Just don't rush. Y'all don't rush because the number one priority for this person needs to be healing this. And that way, y'all can have a successful connection. Whatever this Eight of Pentacles reversed is, him trying to avoid whatever this is, that should be his number one priority. It will absolutely be okay if he makes that his number one priority. Because it came out first, so it's telling me that there's something here he avoids about his inner work. Don't we all do that shit, though, to some degree? So take it slow and just see how it goes. That's all I got. So I hope that helps you, Jenna. You're welcome, Jenna. Jennifer Milos. Let me see if I can find her question. Will my ex Arturo try to come back in the future? Good. All right. Will Jennifer Milos's ex Arturo try to come back in the future? Will Jennifer Milos's ex Arturo try to come back in the future? So we're going to do 4 shuffles. Will Jennifer's ex Arturo try to come back in the future? For Jennifer Milos. Will Jennifer's ex Arturo, what are his most likely actions towards Jennifer Milos? Tell us about her ex. Is he going to try to come back in the future? What was that? The Knight of Pentacles was already flipped somehow from me shuffling, so that's the first one. The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Look at this card. I know that this ain't, you know, the Page of Swords or the Stalker card, but I go off of the pictures as well. And so when you ask me that, and I've never noticed this about the King of Cups before that I can remember, but look at him. He's got this thing he's looking through, checking something out. So I feel like this person is looking somehow, is even now, like, keeping tabs on you. And keeping tabs can be getting a reading. So it doesn't have to be like in person. He could be looking at your pictures he saved from forever ago. But something he's doing. See the card? He's doing something here. He's Inspector Ratchet. Even though it's the King of Cups, I just got that vibe. So I had to tell you. That's funny, isn't it? 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups in the upright. One of my favoritist cards in the deck. And the 2 of Pentacles. The underlying energy is the Death in the reverse. So with this being the underlying energy, this card is about trying to reconcile something, okay? Just like the Tower is in the reverse, but I feel like it's going to be like an extended period of time. Not like years or anything, but I just feel like it's not going to be sudden, because I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles coming out first, he's the slowest knight in the deck, and with him being in this position, I feel like it's really trying to, what is the word? I'm blank. It's trying to emphasize the slowness of when this will take place or when this reading will come to pass. But you'll have to come back and tell me if this happens, okay? So it feels like this slowness here, and he's just kind of vibing. You see, he's just kind of like, he's got emotions for you. He's kind of just checking out things, but he's slow here. He's not coming towards you with any action. Not in the moment. You know, I feel like it's going to be on down the line here with this Knight of Pentacles. But I can't talk bad about this person. Believe it or not, I don't see anything here that's negative. I feel like while this person is away from you, it's going to be one of the best things in the world for the whole situation, because the 9 of Cups in the upright is here. This is a card that says, I'm good with or without a connection because I love me. It's like they've repaired their cups. Three of Pentacles. This is about building a firm foundation. This is about emotional stability within yourself, and it's in the upright, which is the best way for it to be, right? So almost want to tell you that, you know, you do the same thing for yourself. If you want this person back and you truly want it to be successful, do this right here for yourself in the meantime. Three of Pentacles. Build that solid foundation with yourself. Start loving the hell out of you. Become your own best friend. Tell yourself how cool you are in the mirror every day, even if you feel like a dumbass while you do it. Really start to love you. Take extra long baths. Buy yourself the new shoes. Eat the random piece of cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, love you. Because this is the energy that pulls in successful connections anyway. And I feel like this person is kind of doing it by mistake. I feel like they have a lot on their plate. I don't feel like this is player energy. And with the death underlying at the bottom, it's what you don't realize or what you don't see. I feel like this is a comeback around energy. But at the same time, it's going to take a little bit of time for these cards to happen in this way. So let me get you an oracle, and I hope that helped you, Jennifer Milos. Jennifer Milos. Brianna Lachelle. Just do your notifications, boo, because I already closed it. Good. Number 7 is nourishment. This is all about loving you. Just like I said. Watch the sunset. Take the bubble bath. Get grounded. Tell yourself you love you. Nourish yourself. That's the key to manifesting whatever it is you want right here. So I hope that helped. And let's keep on going. Thank you so much for donating. Babina. And Jennifer Milos, you're welcome, but I don't just say that. I wouldn't just tell you a fake false reading. Most of the time in the readings, this card comes up like this. So you're pulling in some positive vibes from somewhere with this being in the upright here. Okay, how is AH the Leo feeling for me? He's a new person. Let's try Alice in Wonderland deck. I'm trying to get used to it, y'all, when I'm not on here. So let's try it out. 4 shuffles for Babina. How is AH the Leo feeling for Babina? AH the new Leo. AH the new Leo. How are they feeling for Babina? Thank you, Nadia. How is AH the Leo feeling for Babina? And if I get tripped up using these new cards, Babina, I'll do you a whole nother read. But they're really cool cards if I would just get used to the fact that flowers are wands. Like, how the hell did they come up with that? I don't know. And pentacles are hedgehogs. How is AH the Leo feeling for Babina? How is AH the Leo feeling for Babina? The new Leo. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. You're welcome, Babina. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Two of Cups in the upright. So there's a mutual connection here. Virgo, you can donate on a super chat and get a question, boo. The Hierophant card in the reverse. One more. Feels like they're wanting to be stuck together. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. The underlying energy is the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. No, in the upright. I'm sorry. This is like the single lady card. It just doesn't look like that with these freaking hedgehogs. That's the only reason why I don't get used to this deck, because of this hedgehog thing. So this is the single person card, right? But I feel like you are kind of like not expected with this person. The Wheel of Fortune came out first, because I feel like they had the idea to just stay single for a little while. Does that make sense? And it's like they don't want a committed thing with the Hierophant reversed. But since they have this mutual attraction to you with the Two of Cups, it's like they're dropping their guard slowly but surely. But they still tell themselves they don't want the long-term committed energy here, because the Hierophant's in the reverse. And another way you can look at that card when it's in the reverse is your connection with this person or relationship status with this person could be outside of the box, so to speak. And I do not mean that means it's okay to cheat on each other or something like that. I don't mean it's anything toxic. When I say out of the box, I just mean this person may be a little bit different than your normal type, or you may be different than their normal type, what they call normal type. It may be someone out of the ordinary compared to the kind of people they went towards in the past. However, they look at you as a breath of fresh air or a positive change, because the Wheel of Fortune came out first. But the only thing that I just want to tell you is don't expect this person to be like ready to do that long-lasting commitment all at one time. I feel like you'll have to naturally let that grow and evolve with this person, because both of these Earth cards, this one can talk about commitment, and this is the Queen of Pentacles. That can talk about like being a spouse or a mate in a marriage or something like that. They're both in the reverse. So it's telling me that this person has had no intentions of really having a serious, so to speak, relationship. But you are like a breath of fresh air to this person. They have an interest in you just like you do them. It's mutual with the Two of Cups. And as a result of that Two of Cups energy, the Seven of Wands is in the reverse. They're starting to drop their guard. When this is in the upright, people are really defensive. See what I'm saying? It's the other way around. So it's like they're starting to drop that guard. But at the same time, they're trying to keep their independence. And I feel like you should too as well, just for a while. But do they have interest in you? Absolutely. And I feel like they're starting to connect here on an emotional level. And they look at you as a positive breath of fresh air. They're just iffy about the idea of a commitment. Not really with you, but anyone. It's not just you. So I hope that helped you, Babina. You're welcome, Babina. I did better with them cards than the last time I tried to use them, right? Thank you, Virgo 1981. What's your question, boo? The Virgo 1981. How does R feel about me and us being together? How does R feel about Virgo 1981 and them being together? All right, 4 shuffles. How does R feel about Virgo 1981 and them being together? R's feelings towards Virgo 1981 and them being together. Last one. R's feelings about Virgo 1981 and them being together. The Three of Wands in the upright. The Tower in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Have you already split up with this person before, or are they new? And you don't have to tell me, but it might help me answer your question better. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. And the Two of Cups in the reverse. The underlying energy is the Seven of Pentacles. He's an ex. Okay. So I feel like this person, they feel like a sense of needing to release it for whatever reason. Look, and I'm not just making it up, so you can, I'll show you with the cards here. It's like the Four of Pentacles in the upright is holding on. This is a sense of releasing it, right? The Eight of Wands in the reverse is a sense of being closed off with communication, as well as like no movement between you and them. And as a result of that, it's caused like a permanent dent in the emotional bond between you and them for whatever reason. I feel like this person has waited for this to come back around, because these two cards are the strongest. They came out first. And it's very wishy-washy. That's why I asked if it was new or old. So I feel like there was a positive expectation of a reconciliation with the Tower in the reverse. This can mean that you and them already tried to make it work before. And it's been more than once. If that's the case, maybe 3 times. If that's happened, 3 different times that you can think of. Or they waited for 3 months, or they waited a period, because the Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom. It's like they tried to be patient and wait for a period of time. That's the underlying energy. There's another emotionally closed off card underneath it. So it's like they've waited and waited, right? With the Three of Wands in the upright, this is a positive expectation of something coming towards you, waiting for your ships to come in. And the Tower reverse talks about trying to rebuild something that fell apart due to instability. But then the last 3 cards is like a sense of releasing the situation, no movement or communication, and as a result of this, a permanent dent in the emotional connection here. So either you or them waited for a while, and then now it's like there's a sense of just feeling like, well, I might as well release it. There's no movement, and the bond between us is just getting weaker every day. But I do feel like there was a waiting period, at least on one side, to start with. And I feel like you should go towards new things, because when I just opened up the deck to throw a card in, I seen this Ace of Pentacles, and it's a very positive card, and I just feel like telling you that you should go towards new things. If you want something that's truly fulfilling. That is all my emotions now, because I don't know what he is thinking. I don't understand, Virgo, what you mean. So I'm fixing to give you an oracle card too. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is the thing you needed to see the most that was in the middle of the deck. You just read how I'm feeling. Well, swap it around. I read the energy, boo. How was I supposed to know how you were feeling? Honestly, if I just read how you were feeling, how do you know he's not mirroring you and feeling the same way? I hope it helped. You need to receive that Ace of Pentacles. Number 37 is fruition, breaking down to a 10. What does a 10 talk about? An ending of a cycle, you know? And then after the 10, what do you go back to? The Ace or the 1, the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot more things that's going to fit you like a glove if you just go forward. Rip the Band-Aid off. Well, you said you were closed off then if I read your feelings, so maybe you already know you should go forward. Honestly, you and this person could have waited on each other for a period of time, because sometimes when one person's waiting on the other one, it creates a standoff, and both people sit there and wait with positive expectations that something's going to happen, right? And then you both started to close off and say, well, there's no movement here. I need to release this. That's definitely a possibility too. Okay. Anna is up. If you want to question, you're up, Ann, but you don't have to be. If you want one. Thank you, Nadia. I know I say that all the time and I sound like a parrot, and I probably get on y'all's nerves. You're welcome, Virgo 1981. But I truly do appreciate it. So y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but y'all are in here listening to me jabber, so I appreciate it. Nadia's laughing now. But it's the truth. Y'all know. Ann might have had to step out for a minute, so I'll do her question if she comes back and needs one. And Nadia, I was supposed to say yes, I do got you on the list. Charm is up. And Anna can be up next if she comes back in here. Can y'all tell it's Mercury retrograde? Is y'all stuff messing up and stuff? Is Sky in love with Charm? 5 shuffles. You can, Virgo? I'm not gonna lie, I don't care for Mercury retrograde. Uh-oh, that didn't want to shuffle. Let's swap decks. 5 shuffles. Is Sky in love with Charm? What are Sky's feelings towards Charm? You get that weirdness when it's in Mercury, and then sometimes it seems like the shadow time right before it is even worse than during it. Or that's probably in my head too, but it just feels like that. Thank you, Monica. I will get you just as soon as I get through with Charm, okay? Thank you so much. Last shuffle. Is Sky in love with Charm? What are Sky's feelings towards Charm? So y'all feel that way too then with the whole before it goes, like right before it goes retrograde. You are welcome. Thank you, Monica. Tell us Sky's feelings for Charm. The Justice in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Hermit in the upright. The Five of Cups. And the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The underlying energy is the Nine of Pentacles. So this person feels as if something has happened here and there's some imbalanced energy. With this card coming out first, that they either feel that you treated them unfairly or that they treated you unfairly. I'm honestly feeling like they feel as if they've treated you unfairly in some sort of way, because it's like they feel like they need to take a step back from you. They think they've killed your mojo for them. Queen of Wands reversed with the Justice reversed. Oh no, Anne. I'll still get your question though. And I agree, Monica. But it's like they actually realize it, because the reason why I'm saying they realize it is it's like taking a step back energy here with the Hermit. And then they're in this disappointed energy. So I'm not going to say they don't have love for you, because anyone who is disappointed over something, then that would mean whatever that something is, it matters to the person. But I also feel like this person has a lot of growing up to do, because anybody who spits this energy at a decent connection has a lot of growing up to do. That's all I could. But I do know one thing. They have the awareness to start to realize that maybe some of their actions or words or something that happened that they did towards you has kind of killed your fire for the connection. See? Justice reversed, Queen of Wands. And they feel like you've made like this decision with the Two of Pentacles reversed that it's best for you to stay solo. So they think maybe, honestly, it feels like the energy of taking a step back from you, allowing you it to blow over, so to speak, or you to get over whatever this Justice reversed is. And I'm sure they'll probably come back around. But they're in this energy of taking a step back and kind of being disappointed. And maybe it's even disappointed in themselves. But the question is, are they willing to do what it takes to correct the situation, or is it a cycle? That's what you should probably ask yourself. Does this person do this Justice reversed, allow you to just lose your fire for this situation, take a step back, become disappointed in themselves because they realize you've made the decision to kind of be solo here, and then come back around after it blows over and do it again? If that's the case, I would keep this energy and be on my road to becoming an Empress. If maybe it's a one-time thing and they truly make it right, that's different. But if it's more than a one-time thing, I wouldn't even give them the chance. I would let them be disappointed and assume correctly that I had made that decision to stick it out without them. So I hope that helps, Charm. That what you just typed, I'm tired of this cycle. That sentence, you have given yourself the best advice that you could give. If you're tired of it, if it's been more than once, if they've done that and it's been once, I would say maybe, if you think they're important. But twice, You're welcome, Charm. Say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, then it's shame on me. Like, look what you're putting yourself through. Gotta love you, boo. All right, let's get this donation from Monica. And thank you again, Monica. Can you give me an energy check between me and my ex Libra? I sometimes wonder if there is something there between us or it's a done deal. Okay. 5 shuffles for Monica and her ex Libra. I feel like this person has emotions for you, Charm. But you see, just because someone has emotions for us, it doesn't mean it's going to be successful. Because when a magician manifests something successful, in the magician card, he's got all 4 elements on the table, right? He has the cup with the emotion, it's there. He's got the wand, okay, that's the passion. He's got the swords because he properly communicates and he gets clear-minded from meditating. That's just an example. He doesn't have to meditate, but that just symbolizes communication and thought. And then he's got the pentacle. He's willing to put forth the time, the effort, the attention, the money, whatever earth energy represents in the situation. So if the person has the cup for you, but he's not not mature enough to put the other elements with the cup, it's going to result in a lack. So I feel like, yes, he probably does have some emotion for you, but also you got to have emotion for yourself and cut his ass off if it's more than one time. I'm only saying that out of love. 5 shuffles for Monica and her ex Libra. Two more shuffles. Tell us about this energy check between Monica and the ex Libra. Monica and the ex Libra. You're welcome, Charm. Tell us the energy between Monica and the ex Libra. Energy check between Monica and the ex Libra. I'm trying to see if it's a 6 or a 9. I'm sorry. This card always confuses me. I got to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. The 2 of Cups in the upright. And the Tower in the reverse. The underlying energy is the 2 of Wands. So they haven't totally, it's like this. This is the way I feel that they look at this situation. They might have closed the coffin, but they haven't put the nails in it yet, you know, with the 2 of Wands underneath the bottom of the deck. They're kind of still like, they recognize that there's been an end here. And it doesn't really bother them like it did before. So, I mean, like before now, it bothered them worse. They're starting to get over that sense of anxiety and worrying about the situation. And really, because I feel like at one point in time, this person kind of was pretty bothered. The 9 of Swords is reversed as the first energy here. It's the most intense of all the cards for the way I read. So, at one point in time, they could have possibly stayed up at night and overthought the situation, and it gave them a lot of anxiety and stuff regarding you and them. I feel like they've gotten to the point now where the flame has, you know, weakened a little bit, and they've started to release that anxiety feeling. But I feel like they have a special place in their heart. There's some emotion here, and they want it to come back around, but I don't think they know how to do that. Because the 2 of Cups is here with the Tower reversed. And when I'm asking about a reconciliation, if the Tower reversed comes out or the Death reversed, it's the energy of trying to fix something that was blown up or shaken up because of an unstable foundation. The only thing to consider when you see the Tower reversed or the Death reversed, that the problem with that energy is the situation's going to come back together in the same vibrational bandwidth that it split up in. So there's probably going to be some problem, whatever the main issue was here, that didn't get solved before, that'll get bigger and snowball again and do the same thing. Because it needs to be, both people on both sides need to be in a brand new energy and then come back together. But the Tower reverse says at least one person in the dynamic is going to bring the same energy back towards it. I don't see this person taking a whole lot of action towards you to do that. All I see here is a sense of having love for you. And it's like that special place in your heart, kind of emotional love and a desire for something. But I don't see them like reaching out and saying all that. See, Two of Wands, that's the, crossroads energy. So I feel like whatever you got out of this situation the first time around with the High Priestess reversed, you kind of know everything there is to know about it, and you learned everything you needed to learn about it. And I almost feel like if you went back, it would only be the same things that you learned or got out of it, you would relearn or re-get out of it again in case you didn't get it the first time. But I don't feel like you would be able to grow and evolve if you went back to this person. I just feel like it would be a cycle repeating. But they do have emotion for you. So I'm going to get you a oracle card. And this don't have to be about the connection. This can be about anything. Honestly, I feel like if you reached out to this person, they take you back in a heartbeat because they got the Two of Cups and the Tower reversed. But I'm not so sure that they're going to come towards you with that. See, Monica, you already knew, right? With that Two of Cups there. You feel that the universe is shutting the door on it again. Number 43, the unexpected. That's a cool card for an oracle. And 7, which is 43 broken down, that can speak about like spiritual completeness, or, like 7 is a very, almost like a holy number, It's after you've got to 6 and maintain the balance, and then it's like that you have everything within you, with the 7. So that's a cool card. The unexpected. Maybe you got something coming up that you don't know it's coming. And it could not even be love related. If you've been trying to figure out a new path at work, or you got a new hobby you're wondering about, with the unexpected card there, is saying whatever you get in nudges about or intuitive little bumps, you know what I'm saying? Follow those. With that unexpected card, you never know what could come out of it. Thalia, thank you so much. I just got your donation for Cash App. I'll do Anne's question real quick, Thalia, while you're typing, boo. You're welcome, Monica. Thank you, thank you. Well, I finally get my van by Friday. It's been in 2 months. I get so mad when he comes up with an excuse week after week as to why it's not finished by now. So you're going to have to tell me if I'm right, Ann. We're going to do this like a yes or a no, okay? And you're going to have to tell me if you get... So you'll know. Because that'll be tomorrow, right? No, the next day. Tomorrow's Thursday. Will Ann get her van by Friday? The Ace of Cups reversed. The Seven of Swords reversed. And the Six of Wands. The underlying energy is the Eight of Pentacles. You're going to pop me in the nose, but they're working on it, Anne. Oh my God. The freaking Eight of Pentacles come out at the bottom. Oh my God. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse, I feel like telling you that you're probably not going to get it by Friday. But with the Six of Wands, when you do get it back, it's going to be fixed correctly, if that makes sense. And also, the Six of Wands can talk about, you know, getting attention or something like that. So be consistent as hell. You don't have to be mean, but just be consistent. I'd call them people every day at least once, you know. And I'm sure you probably do. But, with the Six of Wands, when you get it back, it's going to be, you know, properly repaired, if that makes sense. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse coming out first, and we're asking, are you going to get it back by Friday? I feel like probably not with those two cards reversed. But with the Six of Wands, when it is done, it's going to be properly repaired, if that makes sense. And then the Eight of Pentacles underneath the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of work, I guess, in whatever it is they're having to do with the repair. So I'm sorry, but that's what I got. That's funny how tarot works with that Eight of Pentacles. And he even told your husband that you intimidated him. Say, well, then you need to harness this Eight of Pentacles and get popping. If you intimidate him, he needs to chop. Okay, Thalia. Thank you again, Thalia. So much. I hope that helped you, Anne. So Thalia says, I would like to know about this new person I'm dealing with. He is an older man. Okay, Thalia wants to know about the new person. He's an older man. Tell us about what Thalia needs to know. Thalia, you mean like kind of what potential you and him have? Is that what you're wanting? Does that sound okay for you? Let's do 6 shuffles, because 6 means balance, and we're going to hope it's going to be balanced whenever we pull the cards. Tell us about this potential with Thalia and the older man. Thank you, Monica. And Monica, when I answer that question, you're going to have to come back and tell me if I answered it right. You're welcome, Thalia. Thank you. 2 more shuffles. Tell us about the potential between Thalia and this older new man. 1 more. Tell us about the potential between Thalia and this older new man. Between Thalia and this older new man. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is the first card out. The Hermit in the upright. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The underlying energy is the Chariot. So I feel like this older man has a lot of vibrational baggage. You know, when people have been through a lot of things, so they got a whole lot of unresolved energy around them. And I don't know if this is an ex-wife. The only reason why I'm saying ex-wife is because the Queen of Coins and the Empress can both be a wife, and they're both in the reverse. So I don't feel like this is you because it's new, a new connection, right? But both of these cards are in the reverse with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So this man could have been through some things either recently or he's still feeling the effects of it, even though it was a long while back. And it could have really dented his financial situation. Even if he's recovered from it now, it really put that dent in his trust for connections, right? It's got two of them as well. So maybe he's had two different serious relationships that's done this. Maybe like a mother of his kid or an ex-wife. Something like that. Like he has some energy here. And the people that have been really around him that were significant connections have been very unreliable with the Knight of Wands reversed. When I look at the cards and I get a feeling, I go with that, okay? So this is the energy of the man that you're asking me about. He's in this Hermit card energy with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. He has a desire for positive things. He's like really into this energy right here. And the only reason why the Chariot's in the upright, which can speak to victory, success, that he will get to those positive things, is because he's had so much happen to him, it's almost helped him awaken in some sort of way. He's gained a lot of wisdom from the stuff he's went through. So just know that this person's been through a lot, but you don't fool this person very easily. They may not speak up about it, but they see more than they say they do, okay? And I feel like it's someone that you're going to have to be patient with and put in the proper attention with the Hermit here. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this person has seen it all. They've been done all kind of ways and they've seen it all. They've really dealt with like people taking advantage of them is the only thing I'm getting. With the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed. So if this person is kind of not quick to open up, it's not because they don't have interest in you. It's because they're still in that testing phase for you. Because when someone's had multiple people like this around them, they're going to kind of test you out. And if it's a Scorpio, they're damn sure going to do that. But you know how, if you're familiar with Scorpio energy, I'm a Scorpio, so you're going to get the test. It doesn't matter if we talk to you and stuff. You're still going to get the test. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the kind of energy this person's in. But they got the Chariot at the bottom. So I feel like they want good things. And I also feel like the energy of all this stuff from the past with this person is showing up just to tell you that if they seem like they're standoffish or if it seems like it's going slow, don't let it fool you because the Chariot's under the bottom. So I feel positive energy coming off this person. You're just going to have to be patient with the fact that they may put you through the test, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because they have other people, places, and things that's really screwed them over and done them wrong. So now they're very wise and they see more than they say they do. And they're just trying to vet you pretty much. So I don't feel any bad energy coming off of them. I feel like they've been burned before, though. And possibly, you know, with like taking advantage of in a money kind of way. And so I feel like it's just giving them some wisdom. Look, and I was just putting the cards back and the Justice card came out in the upright. It didn't come out, but it was when I opened the deck, I saw it. So this tells me that this person is fair and balanced and they're going to put in the proper effort if you do so in the same way. So I feel like there's a very positive energy coming off of him. He seems financially established. He's a Virgo. Well, there's that Hermit card I was feeling. You like him and you literally told him that you like that he's wise. I am dead. Good. Then I'm glad. I hope that helped you. So don't think that he's closed off to you. He sees and knows more than he says, right? If he's harnessing that Virgo energy. I'm going to get you an oracle card, Thalia. And this doesn't have to be around the question you asked. This can be, you know, Just any random card. It's a picture and a number. 17 breaks down to an 8. Self-reflection. But with that 8 there, I know it says self-reflection and it's got the mirror. But also, with that 8, it is like, you could have a whole lot of abundant things coming towards you soon, because the Chariot was the underlying energy, something you probably don't see coming. The 8 signifies abundance as well as movement. And look, on the bottom, 24 is protection, symbolizing balance, because it breaks down to a 6. You are in a very grounded, stable situation on an energetic and vibrational level by dealing with this person. I don't feel anything bad coming off of them. This is literally my first reading with you. Well, thank you. I'm glad you came by, Thalia. Welcome to the Nut Club. I'm just kidding. I be trying to make jokes, but I hope that helped you, Thalia. I really didn't see nothing negative, only about, you know, the situations that this person probably got some stories to tell. And laughing because she know I'm joking. If you just wait, Thalia, when intuitive comes up to get their reading, they're number 11 on the free list. So they always say that I read the cards and knock the hair clean off their head. Good deal, Thalia. Welcome. Joan is up. Number 6. Joan is up. It kind of felt like a little bit of fall this morning when I woke up, y'all. It was like 65 degrees outside, and for Georgia, that is like cool for this time of year. There's my girl with the edges. Oh, crap. I forgot. Thank you so much, Nadia. And I'm sorry, Monica. I didn't mean to do that. I got sidetracked. Let's see. The ex-Libra is going to... Thank you, Nadia. I didn't mean to skip you, Monica. The ex-Libra is going to interview for a job. He would have to move about 5 hours away from me. Will he get the job or will he stay here instead? So I'm going to do this kind of like a yes or no. And we're going to see if the energy supports that he'll probably get the job. And then if it looks like he's kind of in past type energy, which would be like a no, it would be like sticking behind instead. So we'll do it that way and see what comes out. Tell us about this 5 hour away job for the Libra, for Monica. 4 shuffles. Tell us about this job for the Libra. It's 5 hours away. Is he going to get this job or is he going to stick behind? Does the energy support that he's going to get this job? We got to do one more shuffle because I felt like that one didn't get it. Does it look like the Libra is going to get this job that's 5 hours away? Ooh, what was that? The 8 of Swords and the Chariot card. The 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And then this one, I don't know if you can see that. I'm taking that for the 5th one because it looks like it's talking to me, right? The 7 of Swords in the reverse. The underlying energy is the 3 of Swords. I do feel like he's most likely going to get the job. And He's going to be very up in his head about it because the Eight of Swords is here and it came out with the Chariot. So he's going to be up in his head about what? Going 5 hours away with this job. It's going to be very up in his head, and he's going to have a sense of guilt. Seven of Swords in the reverse. That talks about having like a guilt feeling. So basically, he's going to be really overthinking the situation. He's going to have a sense of feeling all hurt with his heartbroken card underneath the bottom. He may keep all this up inside of him. Most of the time when people are in the Eight of Swords energy, they just overthink things. They allow the same thoughts to go over and over in their head, but they don't really share it a whole lot of times. And that's what keeps the cycle going of the overthinking. And I do feel like he's got some unexpressed pain going on here, but it's like he feels as if it's going to be an abundant opportunity of some sort, or with the Six of Pentacles, at least a balanced opportunity for him on a financial level, I feel like. And he just feels like this is the way he, with the Chariot card, it's like he feels like it'll move him up in some sort of way, possibly like in monetary reasons or something like that. But the Chariot came out with that Eight of Swords, and the first thing I got is that he most likely will get the job, and he's going to be very much in his head about it. He's going to be trying to overthink the situation, and it's going to cause a sense of guilt, even if it is a positive job offer. Okay, so he would be moving away from his sons that he has in previous relationships. That could definitely be this whole, you know, even if it's you too, I'm just saying, like, you know, a sense of feeling guilty about it. You know, if he's got sons that would be 5 hours away as well. But then at the same time, feeling as if it's what he needs to do due to money reasons with the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles and then the Queen of Wands. Right, Monica. And just because the door is shut, this is the way I look at things too. If that door is meant to come back open, you just let it go and do you, and then you go knock on that door again if you feel the intuitive nudge. And then if it don't open, you ring the doorbell. And then if it don't open then you move on and come back later, you know, try again later. Let me get you another oracle card. I need to get some oracle decks because this is about the only one I got. And I feel like this one just is kind of so general, it don't tell you a whole lot. That one already came out for the last person, so. The number 14, which breaks down to a 5, and it says focus. I love this card because the butterfly right there on the third eye. That's so cool. You can be, do, or have anything you want, right, with the focus card. That's a cool card. But breaks down to a 5, which can talk about blessed change and sometimes sudden change that's unexpected. But it feels negative in the moment at times, but then ultimately it works out for your best good, right? That's why I feel the universe is shutting the door on us, and it might be a temporary move. I wonder if it will be a temporary move and he will move back because of his sons. Joan posted her question already. I hope that helped you, Monica. Thank you, Nadia. I see it up here. Let's see. Thank you, Joan. And you're welcome. I was earning low, but I learned my job earns this digit. Will I be able to achieve this salary in my mind? You're welcome, Monica. So you want to know if you'll be able to achieve a higher earning salary for your job. Okay. Let's do 4 shuffles for Joan. 4 shuffles for Joan. Tell us about these finances for this job. Could she get possibly a higher earning salary around this job situation? Two more. Tell us what Joan needs to see about a higher salary around her job situation. Do, 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 do. Uh-oh, what's that? 10 of Cups in the reverse. The 9 of Wands. The Page of Swords reversed. The King of Wands. And the Lovers reversed. The underlying energy is the 4 of Swords. So this is what I feel like. Is it possible for you to get a higher wage with that job that you have? Yes, doing what you're doing, but you're going to have to go through a process of being uncomfortable, okay? 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands. 10 of Cups reversed, 9 of Wands. You're going to have to go through a process of being uncomfortable, okay? Because you're going to have to find another avenue of doing that job. With the Page of Swords reversed, this is like looking around for another opportunity to do the same thing, but in a different way, if that makes sense. So just an example of this would be if you were a doctor in a small town and you wanted to earn so-and-so amount of money, but you were earning a lower amount. Well, if you use that same degree, but you went to overseas, or you went to California and you were originally in Georgia, see how you can do the same job, but it's going to be very uncomfortable and different than what you're currently doing. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be like in a different avenue, but you still can do the same thing. I wouldn't just jump on the first thing I seen. I would kind of evaluate it, take a step back and see what my options are with the 4 of Swords and the Page of Swords reversed. And there's going to be an option that doesn't feel good in the moment when you first consider it. But if you take this option and you really use this King of Wands energy towards it, like I said, it's not going to feel good in the moment because you're not going to be very comfortable with whichever thing it is. Like, just example would be, what if you had to move to do this? Or if you had to have a boss you didn't like. I'm just coming up with random things. But it's going to be something where you feel kind of guarded and uncomfortable to start with. But ultimately, if you put your best foot forward with the King of Wands and you evaluate the situation, there will be an opportunity. Just don't jump on the first thing around. You see what I mean? Kind of think it over with that 4 of Swords there. So I hope that helped you to Joan. So is it possible? Absolutely. But you're probably going to have to do a little finagling with it. You're going to have to go down another alley to get there, right? You are welcome, Joan. G, if you subscribe and you put your notifications on, then I do free lists every time I go live. And so now they're closed because I got 20 of them on there. 22 of them or something like that. So if you don't want to do the donation, that's fine. Just subscribe and put the notification on, and hopefully you can get on the free list that way. And thank you for coming in here. Monica. Let me tell you. Let's see what thank you so much, Monica. Can I get a general message about what I need to hear or know right now? The ex-Libra getting the interview for the job 5 hours away has thrown me off. You are so welcome. Thank you. You're welcome, G. Let's give 5 shuffles for Monica. What's a general that she needs to know or hear right now? What is a general that Monica needs to know or hear right now? Two more. Tell us a general for Monica that she needs to know or hear right now. What is a general that Monica needs to know or hear right now? Monica. The Knight of Wands reversed. The Five of Wands in the upright. The Six of Swords reversed. The Ace of Swords in the upright. The Page of Cups reversed. The underlying energy is the Four of Wands in the upright. The Four of Wands for me is like the card of opportunities from the universe, like we were talking about earlier when you said something about the door closing or opening on a situation. You know what I mean? And that's the underlying energy here. And I feel like overall everybody has a path. I mean, we don't have to believe the same, but just say there's a general path, right? And I think everybody has one. And sometimes the universe shakes shit up in a certain way to get us towards the path. So, like me. So how did I learn tarot? Because I was in an unhealthy obsession with a connection, and I got obsessed with tarot videos, and I cried all the time. I was always depressed. I was unhappy. I drank too much, and I was just unhealthy in all kind of ways. Now, in the moment of that, it didn't feel real good, right? It was very unpredictable. My life felt very ungrounded. I felt like I couldn't move on from the hurt. And I know I'm telling you my situation as I show you the cards, but I'm trying to give you the idea of the vibe I'm feeling. And then the Five of Wands is here too, like a sense of drama. Even if I created it for myself in my mind, whether it was people, places, and things around me, there was a lot of people around me that were really immature, possibly like little gossip and shit starters. I had that kind of energy around me too. But the whole time, what I didn't realize is I was learning something positive to be able to help people when I did that. That was the universe at work in my life. The Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. That's what I didn't see. So I don't know your specific situation, but if you have anything going on in your life with that same kind of energy, it doesn't have to be the same exact thing, but that's what these cards are describing to me. You know, it's very unpredictable energy. It feels like you're really having trouble, you know, moving forward in something. This can be about anything, not just the ex person. It could be about, you know, something that happened to you when you were 4 and it really traumatized you, or, you know, just whatever it is for you. You have to go through and think about that. And also people, places, situations, your job. It could be any part of your life that this energy can play out in. But the thing is, the Ace of Swords is here as well, you see? And with the Ace of Swords here, it's like the Four of Wands is at the bottom with the Ace of Swords. So this is just the process. You're going through a process currently. The best way to go through this kind of process is basically focus on the small things in your life that you have control over. Whether that's making your bed, or going for a walk. If you have a dog, and you live at the beach, take them for a walk on the beach, because that gives you peace. You see what I'm saying? The things you have control over is what you focus on, and the things you don't, you do your best to release them and trust. When the Four of Wands comes out, there's nothing ultimately going to be as bad as it feels like it is. Because the universe has a sense of humor and it likes to do things that us humans don't always get. But I feel like you're in this process of being put on a certain path, whatever that is for you in your life. And literally, if you can let go and trust, it'll make it that much more smoother. Because this is all just the process, I feel like. But every time you start going through this energy daily, over the next month or two, or however long it plays out for you, just remember this reading. You got the Four of Wands under the bottom. There's a method to this madness that you're dealing with. And the Ace of Swords is here. You're being put on a path. Just allow the universe to get you there. Just control what you can, release what you can't, take it one day at a time. And all that stuff sounds so cliche, and it's easy to say those things, but it's hard as hell to do them when you're in the shoes, because I understand, I know. Even for me now, I still deal with stuff that I need to heal and all that good stuff. So let's get you an oracle. Monica, she said, I'm walking outside right now with the little eyes. I love it. Did you get this card a while ago, Monica? Somebody did. The unexpected breaks down to a 7. Everything is going just like it needs to go, even if it feels like a straight up shit show. We need to make a freaking t-shirt out of that. Everything is going just like it needs to go. And on the back of it, it needs to say, even if it seems like a straight up shit show. You know what I'm saying? So these things are, your higher self is got something going down, Monica. That's really what I feel, because Tracy, number 7, doll-faced diva, is next, boo. But yeah, the unexpected here, I feel like your higher self has got something bigger than what your human brain can wrap your mind around at the moment. That's right. You just control what you can and just trust. You got to just trust. I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody else, to look up Dylan James and do his affirmations at night, because I feel like it would help you. But you have to listen to them for like a few months at night while you sleep, and it'll help reprogram you. Sleep with his affirmations on, okay? Just try it for 3 months. What do you got to lose? I know you probably think I'm crazy when you start listening to them, but if you do it while you sleep, your subconscious mind is wide open and it'll take it in. Do it that for like a few months. You're welcome, Monica. Uh-oh, who is Dylan? Oh, I was like, what? Nadia said Dylan J. I always say that name, don't I? He's the best, man. He's helped me a lot. He hasn't posted a video in a while, but I just be listening to them same ones over and over. And Tracy Barrett, you're number 10, boo. Yeah, you need to do that while you sleep, Monica. He is awesome. And his affirmation tapes, they last like 8 hours. So therefore, you don't have to worry about it going off. And also, there's an app called Parrot, I think, so you can get like your own voice to do the affirmations, and you can make your own affirmation tape too. I haven't ever tried that, but I thought about doing it before. I think it's called Parrot, like the bird parrot. So, General for Doll-Face Diva. Okay. Let me mark her off so I won't forget. Five shuffles. Dana, you're number 12, boo. General for Doll-Face Diva. You are so welcome, Monica. You'll love Dylan James. Well, that's me being biased because I love Dylan James. I love listening to his stuff, like, just even awake, like some of his videos and stuff. They're so freaking, like, motivational. They're refreshing. That's the word for it. He gives you that boost to remind you that you can have, be, or do any damn thing. Oh, what's that? Six of Cups in the reverse. This is for Doll-Face Diva. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Six of Wands in the reverse. I'm getting something so good for you. Three of Cups. The underlying energy is the Devil card. That even makes it better. You're going to be like, what the hell, Marley? The Devil don't make it better. Yes, it does. So you listen to this. Since you're getting the General, this came to me as I was flipping the cards. With the Devil here, we're going to just set it to the side, but that's the Devil as the underlying energy. So taking that energy and turning it into something positive, right? The Six of Cups came out reversed with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's something here that you've been holding on to, and you're trying to work on healing it. If not, that's what the advice is for the General with the Four of Swords. But whatever this is, this Six of Cups reversed, is something around feeling as if you were done wrong, that you might have wasted your time. And it doesn't have to be just a love relationship. So just try to like open up your mind and think of anything that really pulls this bitter feeling out of you. And you're like, damn, why did that happen to me? I wasted my time. I wasted my effort. Here's the Devil card here. It really bothers you a lot, right? Whatever this is, okay? It's saying that you need to take whatever that is and use it as you heal from it. This is how you heal from it, and use it as something to start an Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this is, so like if you, an example is some sort of heartbreak, and if you like to write, you learned how to write poems that describe to the T what you dealt with. And then those poems are on a blog and it helps other people. There's the Ace of Pentacles. There's something here that you perceived initially as a waste of your time. But you're truly going to get to the point, if you take that advice, where you can celebrate whatever it was that happened to you with the Three of Cups. Because without it, you wouldn't have the Ace of Pentacles. It's a few things. I have a blog and I do write poems about it. Well, I'll be damned. That's beautiful. Well, then you're on the right path. If that's confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Don't stop. You are doing what you should be doing. You came in here and I randomly thought of a blog with poems. Then you got it where you're getting ground traction. So I hope that helped you, but this should be nothing more than confirmation for you. This is absolutely what you need to be doing. And you'll get to the point, I know you say you're trying to heal, right? We're always healing forever, but you'll get to the point where you will truly be thankful for it, because without that experience that made you feel that way in the first place, that one brick would be missing in the wall of your freaking empire. You know, you got to take those things and they turn into bricks for the whole wall. Without that one brick, you're missing it for your wall. You'll have that warm fuzzy feeling around the experience at some point. You're very welcome, Dollface. We telling the news tonight, ain't we? Well, I'm glad. I hope that helped. Envy Paris, if you subscribe and put on the notifications, you can get on the free list tomorrow. But I've already closed the free list because I've already got 22 people on there. But thank you for coming in here too. Y'all, I know I'm not a very big channel, but I've almost got 2,000 subscribers, and I think that's so cool. I never thought I would get 200 subscribers, much less 2,000. What are the next actions of R towards our situation? What are R's next actions towards Eliza? Thank you, Nadia. What are R's next actions towards Eliza? Last one. What are R's next actions towards Eliza? What are R's next actions towards Eliza? Thank you, Anne. What are R's next actions? Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Cups reverse. Eight of Pentacles. The Star in the upright. The Five of Wands reversed. The underlying energy is the World card. It feels like a waiting energy. The Seven of Pentacles. So waiting for something to bloom. The only thing I do like about the reading is the Eight of Pentacles comes after the Seven here. So this is like a progression type energy. But it feels still, if that makes sense. Feels like there's not a whole lot of movement, and it feels like this person with this Nine of Cups reversed, that's what makes the stillness, if anything, because it's like they're not sure of themselves, or they have something going on. But it's like a waiting energy. You see how he's counting his little skeletons on there? It's the Seven of Pentacles, but I don't know if you can see it good with my light. But it just feels like there's not a whole lot of action here. It feels stalemated, kind of. I don't think that they, think anything really bad. I think the main thing they need to do is deal with this Nine of Cups reversed. Because if you literally have Nine of Cups reversed energy, the best thing you can do for yourself is be alone with yourself as much as possible and love the hell out of being with yourself and becoming your own best friend. That's just in my opinion based on what I've went through. You don't think I've been in this energy a hell of a lot of times. So they have some kind of energy here with that lonely vibe, the broken vibe of something. They feel like they need that connection to fulfill them. But the Seven of Pentacles is like they're not doing much. And that's terrible. I know you're probably going to say, Marley, that's terrible reading. But that's what I got. The Star card is here, so they look at you in a very positive way. They almost put you up on a pedestal, but the way they love themselves isn't quite the same. So, if that makes sense. Stagnant. I'm sorry, Eliza. You know what? Probably the best thing to do to break up some stagnant energy maybe take as much action as you can towards a hobby or something like that. Because even though it has nothing to do with that person's energy, every part of your life affects other parts. So if you want to get some movement going in one area, take the part that you have control over, take that area and apply movement. And it'll be like a domino effect. Well, maybe it's because you asked about like the next action. You see what I'm saying? The way you asked the cards was like the very next action, you know? So maybe it's going to be a process going on there. You're very welcome, Eliza. Soul F is up. What would a relationship be like within the Leo? Four shuffles for Soul F. What would a relationship be like for in the Leo? Within the Leo. For Soul F, what would a relationship be like within the Leo? For Soul F, what would the Hierophant reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed, the Six of Cups, the Nine. Okay, this is too many. We'll take them. Shit, I don't know why I was called to take them. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Two of Cups. Holy macaroni. The Hangman is at the bottom. You probably gonna knock me in the head when I tell you what I'm seeing in this timeline. But I'm just telling you the truth because that's what I gotta tell you. So I feel like I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna just tell you the pictures here, right? It feels like you're gonna actually get into a relationship ultimately with this person. Because the Hierophant reversed and the Ten of Swords reversed. So maybe in your past, before the Leo, there was some kind of connection that you're over now. But it wasn't very committed. Whoever that was, you had a connection that you're over now. You're pretty much over it. You don't even want it to come back around. Ten of Swords reversed, right? Then you run into the Leo, right? Once you got over the past connection, here you are. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups. You feel a sense of familiarity. I can't say that word to save my life. You feel like you've known this person, the Leo, before. You feel like y'all, already knew each other, even though you know you don't. It's just like y'all really vibe, right? And then I feel like y'all get into some sort of committed energy here with the Ten of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be a marriage, but I just feel like it's evolving from the Nine to the Ten of Pentacles. And then I feel like it can go two ways here. There's going to be some lessons that you and this person need to learn, which is why y'all were called to pulled towards each other with the Six of Cups. And it can go two ways. However this lesson is taken, because we all have free will, I feel like there's some lessons you need to learn and they need to learn while being in this dynamic together. And it'll either go the way of the Tower or it'll end in the Two of Cups. So it has potential for longevity with the Two of Cups there. But if it isn't stable, the Tower could come in. Don't let that make you fearful. Just know that there's like some sort of lessons here to be learned, but there's always lessons, so please don't let that make you be fearful. I probably didn't tell the story pretty, exactly like I should have. But after this experience, it's like you're going to have a whole new perspective on a whole lot of things with the Hangman. And you'll be learned a lot of lessons, whether it goes the way of the Tower or the Two of Cups. So that was probably the craziest reading I ever done with the 5-card spread. But even though it was like 10 or something. I don't know. I hope that helped you, Soul F. And then the Queen of Cups was under that. So I feel positive vibes. I would give this person a shot as long as you feel the vibes I'm describing. Those people that have toxic connections and then I describe something positive, I don't mean that. But if you feel like he fit the bill of the energy I just said, I would give him a shot. I will give him a shot. You are welcome, Soul F. Thank you. Tracy Barrett. Tracy Barrett. I'm going to put 2 of them in here and I'm not going to skip either one of them if they go, like if Intuitive goes before Tracy, I'm going to still go back and get Tracy. I'm just going to do this so both of them can be typing their question. Intuitive chosen 1. Now I know why I don't do but 20 on a weeknight, y'all. I'm good right now, but I'm halfway through the list. I be so slow with it, don't I? Thank you so much, Nadia. They might have thought I was taking too long, hadn't they? They might have skipped on out of here. There's Intuitive. Is LA watching me or the energy around her? Okay. 5 shuffles for Intuitive. The energy around LA regarding, is this person watching Intuitive? What is the energy around LA? Tell us the energy around LA for Intuitive. Boop. The energy around LA for Intuitive. The energy around LA for Intuitive. The Moon in the reverse. The King of Cups reversed. The 9 of Wands. The 6 of Cups reversed. And the Queen of Cups reversed. Damn, they got the King and the Queen of Cups both in the reverse. The underlying energy is the 3 of Wands. I feel like this person has a whole lot of things going on in their life. You know those people that say like things are happening to them all the time, and we all have things happen to us. I don't mean that. But it's like the way they view it. They feel very victimized from their circumstances. The things that are going on in their life is just got them all out of whack. The moon is in the reverse, which can be about having your emotions out of balance. And the only reason why I say that is the King and Queen of Cups is reversed. Since we asked about one person's energy, I would say this would represent their masculine and feminine side. Thank you, Sarah. And thank you, Anne. Y'all so sweet. But yeah, the masculine and feminine side of this person is off here. It's like they got a whole lot of stuff going on in their heart chakra. And if it's because you and them had something, like even if it's just a friendship or y'all knew each other, whatever, it's like they could be holding some kind of grudge towards you with the Six of Cups reversed. But that isn't the only thing with this person. I honestly don't feel like they're technically just watching you, because I feel like they going through it with the Nine of Wands. They got so much going on that's like their emotions are all out of balance here. Moon reversed, King and Queen of Cups reversed. I think she is my ex-baby's mama. Okay. Well, she's got like so much going on that's not necessarily related to you, if that makes sense. But there's also this grudge energy. I don't know if that's her towards other people and that's what's got her closed off emotionally, or if it's her towards you directly, if that would resonate. But with this Nine of Wands, it's like each one of these wands represents a problem or blockage or situation that this person is dealing with, and it's like they're having a very negative experience in life in general now. Even if this is all going on inside of them, it very well could be with all these emotional cards in the reverse. They're in a lot of turmoil for whatever reason. So I hope that helped you, intuitive. She has issues with me because of him. He's probably giving her problems. That would make a whole lot of sense. Because the King and Queen of Cups is reversed. The Moon reverse speaks of emotional imbalance. And that Nine of Wands is issues that person's dealing with. Dana Van, Houten, is up. You're very welcome, intuitive. Thank you for waiting forever to get your question answered. And Sarah, I got you on the list too, boo. You're number 19. Dana Wayna. I ain't seen Lena Wayna in here in a while. Just keep swimming. I'll go ahead and put one under here, because some of these people probably left. Let's see. Lova is up also. And you don't never skip out, intuitive, even though I make you wait forever. Will my crush FY the Gemini make a move towards me? Okay. Will Lova's crush FY the Gemini make a move towards them? 5 shuffles. Will Lover's crush FY the Gemini make a move towards him? 2 more. FY the Gemini. Will they make a move towards Lover? Will this Gemini make a move? The 8 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the 4 of Wands reversed, the Hierophant reversed, and the Judgment reversed. The underlying energy is the Queen of Wands reversed. I honestly feel like this person may communicate with you in some sort of way, and you may perceive them as well as them perceiving you as a positive match, because the 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups, as a short answer to your question, I feel like there will be some communication happening. With the 8 of Wands, this is that back and forth texting messages type energy, right? But I feel like they got something else. Queen of Wands reversed as the underlying energy. This feels like another energy, another person. And they may not be dealing with them directly, but it's something that the universe has slammed the door shut on, but it's still in limbo. Even though there's no commitment there, there's no grounded, stable commitment between this person. The Queen of Wands reversed can be like Jezebel energy. You know what I mean? So I feel like they have this kind of person somewhere in their energy, in their life. And even if they have no intentions of being with this person, they haven't put the final nail in the coffin yet. However, yes, I do feel like they will communicate with you and you back and forth with them. And y'all both get positive vibes off of each other with the Queen of Cups there. But just keep in mind that this other energy showed up. And it doesn't feel like a cheating energy. It just feels like there's this other person that's still in their energy. So I hope that helped you, lover. Lover, lover. Now we got Nadia is up if she wants her question. You're welcome. What's coming towards me, love or money? Doesn't matter. I got you, boo. We're going to give Nadia 6 shuffles. What's coming towards Nadia in love or money? Just whichever one. What is coming towards Nadia in love or money? 2 more. What is coming towards Nadia in love? I keep seeing that Queen of Cups right there and the 4 of Swords, but I'm not going to take it. But I done seen it twice. What is coming towards Nadia in love or money? What is coming towards Nadia in love or money? 10 of Wands reversed. The Magician reversed. The King of Cups reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. 4 of Cups in the upright. The underlying energy is the King of Pentacles reversed. This feels like telling you that there is a person that still holds on to your energy that you have no interest in anymore. It's not like that energy where you secretly want them to come back around. It no longer even really bothers you at all. 10 of Wands reversed is the first card out. So that's the most strongest. And then you got all these cards about a person who feels guilt. even though they're emotionally closed off and they can be manipulative at times, they feel this sense of guilt about whatever has already happened between you and them. And they also have this pouting energy about them with the Four of Cups here. I feel like this is related to this person in a way that they don't want, like, they may have other offers. You know what I'm saying? You see how he's like offering with his smile, but he's like, no, he's like pouting over here. Very childish energy, even if it's a grown person. But whoever this is, that's like the main energy that it needs you to know is you have successfully released it. With the Ten of Wands reversed, it's like you have successfully released whatever this is, but they haven't. And it's taken over the whole spread. I kind of wish I had something else to tell you besides that, but I just feel like there's a person that hasn't let you go, and they feel, I'm surprised that that missed opportunity card didn't come out, because it's like wanting to make something right or feeling guilty about the way things went before. But whoever this is like someone you really don't want. So honestly, the best thing to do is probably just to keep doing what you're doing, because this energy will have no choice but to leave your reading eventually because you've released it. So maybe the most important thing you need to get out of it is the fact that you have successfully released it, or you're at least working on it, because the Ten of Wands in the reverse is like no longer feeling the burden of even the bad things. Like if this person did you wrong, you're not even keeping that all burdened on you anymore. You're not even holding the grudge feelings, really. You're very welcome, Nadia. So it's good to know that you're actually even releasing the negative part of it. Because some people will say they're over someone, but then they still hold on to the bad stuff they did. So then that energy just follows them around. But I feel like you're releasing it. I don't feel like you're holding on to it. That asshole. He might be, you don't know what you got till it's gone, Nadia. That's the kind of energy. And you got the right idea. If he did that, then you shouldn't be doing anything but waiting on better to come, right? It'll be out there. If he did that, then you are absolutely right. You don't want him back. The good thing is, if he did that, that's a very painful experience, and you got the Ten of Wands reversed. You're successfully releasing the pain of that, and that's a big deal. That's not an easy task. How does Murad feel about Xana? 5 shuffles. How does Murad feel about Xana? How does Murad feel about Xana? How does Murad feel about Xana? The Ten of Swords reversed. The King of Swords. The Queen of Cups. The Three of Swords reversed. The Nine of Cups reversed. And the World card. The underlying energy is the Two of Cups. So I feel like they've got something that they've healed from, because it is in the reverse with the Ten of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups. And it's something that they don't want to look back on. And I feel like it's before you with the World card here. It's like they're ready to level up with the World card. And I do feel like there's a mutual interest in each other with potential. But the only block in this situation is this Nine of Cups reverse card. Because, look, they're not trying to lie to you, I don't feel like. And I feel like your heart is open. This could even just be their energy, their masculine and feminine energy. So this is telling me their heart would be open to you and they want to be truthful. So they're actually, this is like a cool balance here, because they got the logical side and the emotional side both in the upright. As well as saying the Two of Cups is at the bottom. There's a mutual energy of a interest between the two people. But when the Nine of Cups reverse shows up, even though all these positive cards are here, it can still end up in failure unless this is resolved. Unless this person gets this in the upright. Because this is the kind of person that, even though they don't mean to, they do it probably literally on a subconscious level. They make you responsible, if you're in a connection with them, for their emotional happiness, fulfillment. It's like if they're having a bad day, it'll easily turn into your fault somehow. Does that make sense? So I feel like they have interest in you, but they need to deal with the Nine of Cups reversed energy in order for it not to ruin the potential that's there. But I do feel like they've come a long way over getting over some sort of pain they dealt with and wanting like a fresh new start. If this was in the upright, I would say I don't even know why you're asking me about it, because it looks positive. But this right here, it doesn't mean it's a complete deal breaker and nothing's ever going to come out of it. It just means they need to deal with that. Why are you laughing at me? I hope that wasn't negative. That's what I got. I think I'm losing my voice, y'all. You're welcome, Xana. Uh-oh. Zahia is up. I got you, Tanika. Thank you so much. You just put your question in the chat, boo. I just saw it pop up on my phone. You can go ahead and put your question in. Thank you for donating. Zahia, I'm going to go ahead and do her question real quick while you typing, Tanika. 4 shuffles for Zahia. Will she find a job soon? And then I'll get you, boo. Will Zahia find a job soon? Will Zahia find a job soon? This will be like a yes or no, so we'll see what it says here. Will Zahia find a job soon? the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the World reversed, the Lovers in the upright, and the Ten of Swords. The underlying energy is the Justice card. I feel like, yes, so long as you pretty much apply for anything with the Justice card at the bottom of the deck is regarding your job, because one thing that holds you back is fear and anxiety. With the 9 and the 10 of Swords here, this is all fear from probably overthinking. The 8 of Swords isn't here, but with the 9 and 10 here, I feel like telling you there's a lot of overthinking and unnecessary worry. And I know it's easy to say that when you're not in the position of needing to find the job, right? But I feel like you have enough experience in your past with the World reversed that if you take the action, just take it one day at a time, and you apply for each and everything that fits you with the Justice card. When I say fits you, it may not be something you enjoy doing with the 9 and 10 of Swords here, and it may be something you've already done before that you already know before you apply that you're not going to enjoy it, right? But if you qualify, apply for it. Even if it's something that you don't take the right pay and you don't enjoy it, call it your stepping stone job, if that's what the only thing that comes up. Honestly, if you apply for a bunch of different ones, you could get that stepping stone job, and then something you really love could come in, because you also have the 9 of Cups in the upright and the Lovers. These are very positive cards. Something that emotionally fulfills you and that you love to do, since we're asking about a job here. But I feel like saying, apply for things that you wouldn't even want to get the job. If you literally apply for things you would love to do if you see it available, as well as things you wouldn't even want to do and you hope you don't even get. Apply everything. Every day, see how many jobs you can apply for, just as long as you fit the qualifications so that people will take your application or your resume, and something will come out of it. And I feel like even if something you don't enjoy starts out in the beginning and you take that, you can just work there while you wait on something else that I feel like is something you really love to do. Good night, Nirvana. And thank you for coming in. So that was for Zahia. And now I'm getting Tanika right, and thank you so much for donating, Tanika. We're going to get you 6 shuffles. You're welcome, Zahia. Will my ex and I resolve our issues and get back together? Will Tanika and her ex resolve their issues and get back together? Will Tanika and her ex resolve their issues and get back together? 3 more shuffles. Will Tanika and her ex resolve their issues and get back together? 1 more. Will Tanika and her ex resolve their issues and get back together? Will Tanika and her ex resolve their issues and get back together? The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ace of Swords. The 10 of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords. The Hierophant reversed. The underlying energy is the Hanged Man. I feel like this energy is telling me that this person and you are going to have some sort of conversation to possibly resolve the issues here, because the Ace of Swords is in the upright with the Ten of Swords reversed. And if you look at those two cards, that says, you know, having some sort of come to Jesus meeting with this Ace of Swords, laying it all out on the line here, and resolving something that was painful from the past, which would be the issues, right? The Ten of Swords reversed. But I also feel like telling you, don't let this person in too closely with the Queen of Swords here, because the Hierophant card showed up in the reverse, and we asked the part of the question about getting back together. With the Hierophant card reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, coming out first and this coming out last, these two cards say, yes, there may be a conversation or a couple conversations had where y'all can work through some issues. But I feel like it's not enough that it's going to resolve something to the point that it can last long, like get back together and be successful and last. Because I feel like this person has a lot of growing up to do with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And even if they're grown as hell and they have a job and all that stuff, I just feel like on an energetic level, what it takes to show up in a commitment like this is the problem with this person. Y'all may resolve some issues short term, but in order to be successful in a long-term connection, I think this person, either you or this person or both people, however it is in your situation, need to evolve here. But keep yourself in that Queen of Swords energy. That doesn't mean you have to be mean, but just stay detached so this person can't emotionally manipulate you. When you do have this conversation, if that happens and you do work through the issues, don't allow them to emotionally manipulate you. Don't give them a chance. Just go ahead and remember tonight, Marley was doing a reading for me and she reminded me to be in the Queen of Swords energy. So when this person comes towards you and starts talking and trying to, you know, resolve things, don't allow them to get to your emotions and manipulate you with that Queen of Swords. But I feel like there may be some stuff that y'all do work out, but for the long term, they still got some growing to do. I want to get you an oracle card too, Tanika. Let's get you an oracle. Senorita, how are you, boo? Senorita Perfecta. Let's get Tanika an oracle. These are just random cards. I'm going to get y'all some more oracle cards. The number 25, and it says resistance. This is helping you grow a lot anyway, okay? Going through this with this person is helping you grow a lot, even though you probably want to pull your hair out at times with that card come out. But you are growing a lot, and this is giving you a perfect opportunity to see if you can really stand in that Queen of Swords energy. She's loving, but she doesn't allow you to emotionally manipulate her, right? So look at it for that way at least, you know? So I hope that helped you, Tanika. Blessings to you, Senorita Perfecta. Thank you so much. Oh. Okay, I'm looking on my PayPal right now, boo. Let me see. I'm pulling it up, okay? I gotta enter my password and then I'll be done. And thank you so much for donating too. Okay, I see your donation on PayPal. Ain't that right, Intuitive? You're very welcome, Tanika. So, you're a male Taurus. You would like to know about Maha, who is a female Gemini, and you have been ghosted for almost 5 years. And you would want to know, should you wait for her or move on? Almost 5 years. I'm going to pull cards for you because you asked that question. But you should move on. You should love yourself enough to move ahead. Move forward. I'm pulling cards, but I'm telling you that. Let's get the energy between the male Taurus and the female Gemini. Should he wait for her or move on? Ghosted for 5 years. 5 shuffles. Should he wait for her or move on? Okay, so y'all did cross paths in the 5. I got you. Well, let's see what it comes out. Ain't that right, Senorita Perfecta? Because I feel like telling you this as well. When your person comes along that's meant to be in your life partner, you won't get mixed signals. You won't have to wonder if they feel a certain way. You know? And I'm only telling you that out of love, so don't think I'm trying to be mean. Tell us about the energy between the male Taurus and the female Gemini. Should he wait for her or move on? Ace of Wands reversed. The Tower reversed. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. The 5 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. The underlying energy is the Chariot. Now, you've probably watched tarot enough. The Chariot is here at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot says move on. But let me tell you why you should move on. With the Tower reversed here and the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like this is describing the energy dynamic here. It's that you said the crossing paths. Well, here's the Tower reversed, you know, it's back and forth, right? But there's no stability to it with the 10 of Pentacles reversed. But look what is here. Aces for me, especially with the cards that are here, it's like there's potential for new beginnings for you. You have Ace of Wands reversed, Ace of Coins reversed. There's potential energy just sitting there waiting on you to grab it. But you got to harness this Chariot energy. That means you don't have to tell a soul in the world. You just have to make a firm decision within yourself that no matter how many times more you cross that person's path, that you are moving ahead. And you're going to have victory and you're going to have new beginnings. They're sitting there waiting on you, but you have to truly close it out in your heart for these new beginnings to be activated. They're in the reverse, sitting there waiting on you, in the ether, waiting on you to grab on. So I feel like definitely your best interest will be to move on. And once you truly move on, there'll probably be a test there where that person comes back and even shows a little bit more interest, trying to make you second guess yourself. That's the universe testing you to see, are you really ready for the new beginnings? Because the new beginnings will fit you like a glove. Eventually, once you prove to the universe that you only deserve someone who shows up correctly for you, then that's when that person will come around. But I don't feel like the one that you've been dealing with for the 5 years is that person. I feel like if you want something that you truly enjoy, like a connection you truly enjoy, it'll be something that's up ahead, someone you haven't yet met, and it'll be once you close this off in your heart. And that's easy to say it, it's harder to do it, I agree. But at the same time, just love yourself enough to forgive this person for anything they did, apologize for anything you did inside of your heart. You don't have to tell them to their face. And just look ahead with the positive expectations, like the Three of Wands energy. Set in that Three of Wands energy, knowing in your heart something positive is coming. And then the Four of Wands will show up. In the tarot, you go from the 3 to the 4. What is the Four of Wands? That's when the universe opens new doors for you to walk through. So you walk through the new doors, and then you get new experiences that are better suited for you after you prove that you're no longer dealing with the ones that aren't suited for you. And I feel like that's not suited. So I'm going to give you an oracle. 36 breaks down to a 9, and it says patience. You have had quite enough patience, I feel like, with this person. It's funny that card comes out. But you can manifest someone who is there all the time that you don't have to ask about in a tarot reading at all. You know what I'm saying? When that life partner comes around and you actually establish a connection, you won't ever be my friend again. I'm just kidding. But I just think the best thing for you to do is close this person off from your energy and maybe find a hobby or something that you can get your mind off of it and move towards something new. So that's what I got for you, and I hope that helped you, Arshad. Thank you for coming in and donating. Shannon Tellin. Shannon Telling. You're very welcome, Arshad. Thank you. My ex Aquarius that's younger than me broke up with me, the Virgo. He said that he has no love for me now and he can't think about it now. But he still wants to hang out with me. Will he love me back? And I just got a cash app that came through, so if you want to stick your question in the chat, I'll see if the name, and I'll do the, the name. There you go, Natalie. Thank you so much, Natalie. As soon as I get Shannon's finished, then I'll do yours. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Shannon Telling. What is this ex Aquarius's intentions with Shannon? 4 shuffles. What is this ex Aquarius's intention with Shannon? Is anything going to come of it, like love, or is it just hanging out, friends? What is his intentions? What is this ex Aquarius's intentions with Shannon? The Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords. You're very welcome. Thank you. The Lovers in the upright. and the Fool card in the upright. The underlying energy is the Two of Swords. So this feels like the energy of keeping you in his back pocket, okay? The Lovers can be about a decision. I mean, the Lovers is also a connection energy, but with the Two of Swords, that's the first thing I got when I seen this Lovers card here. But then the Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this is like, he's trying to say, okay, I want to hang out, because that way it's like putting you up on the shelf, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So that way, if even though he knows you have more interest than just hanging out, but he can say, well, I told you I only wanted to be friends. But at the same time, he's stringing you along. He still has an attraction towards you with the Queen of Wands, but then the Ten of Swords is here. He's like, it's done in his mind with the Ten of Swords. And also the Five of Swords is here, which I feel like is that energy of keeping you in his back pocket. Okay? Five of Swords. It's a manipulation type deal, you know? And the Lovers with the Fool card, it's like, I feel like if a new opportunity comes around this person, they'll pursue it and not think twice about what it does to you by leaving you in their back pocket. And with that Two of Swords there, it's like they don't want to cut you completely off. And that is so, it makes me want to take them to the woodshed and beat their ass. So that's what I got, Shannon. And I hate that I got that, but I had to tell you the truth. It's that energy of keeping you in their back pocket. And if they're opportunists, they're an opportunist with the Five of Swords and the Fool, you know, keeping you around just in case. But if they see something new, going towards it, you know. And then they can tell you, well, you can't expect me to be at fault here because I told you that we were only friends. Knowing the whole time that they have attraction towards you, you have attraction towards them, and you can't just be friends after there's been something more. It's not that easy. But they know that already. They're not stupid. They're just a manipulator. So I would cut this person off and never look back. So I hope that helped you. All right, Natalie says, let me read her question again. I want to know about my future love life, for Natalie Swicegood. 6 shuffles for Natalie. What about her? Let me get these. 6 shuffles for Natalie. Her future love life. She wants to know what's coming. What timelines is she pulling forward for her future love life? What kind of timelines is Natalie pulling forward for her future love life? You are very welcome, Shannon. What kind of timelines is Natalie pulling forward for her future love life? What timelines is Natalie pulling forward for her future love life? 2 more. Tell us about the timelines that Natalie is pulling forward for her future love life. What kind of stuff is Natalie pulling forward for her future love life? Tell us the most likely timelines for Natalie in regards to her future love life. The 7 of Swords flipped out, so I'm taking it, but all these rest of them, there's way too many. The Judgment reversed, so the 7 of Swords, the Judgment reversed. The Chariot. I like the Chariot. The Hermit. Look at you. And the damn Emperor. Well, I'll be damned. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So this feels like a timeline to me, because if you heard me say it a million times, Natalie, I said, what kind of timelines is she pulling forward? And I feel like this is a timeline for you, okay? So I feel like there is some significant connection, and it possibly could have helped you awaken a little bit because it was so negative, if that makes sense. I feel like you had some sort of connection that was hell to go through, pretty much. But the hell it put you through helped you awaken to a higher level of consciousness with this Seven of Swords and the Judgment reversed. And I feel like that person hasn't completely let you go. But that is nothing but that final test before you go towards something good. And I feel like there's a lot of fast forward moving away from that connection. This Two of Pentacles reverse tells me that's like a decision is made. So I feel like you've possibly already made the decision. If not, you're at least getting there, with the Chariot being the third card in the timeline. But there's something here that really got you hung up here. Some sort of connection. And I feel like the significance of it was the fact that it helped you awaken. But with it being in the reverse like that, it's like that person hasn't quite moved on from you, or you haven't quite moved on from them. It could be either way. You'll know your situation better than me. But there was a lot of manipulation in it, whatever it was. But the Chariot says that it's like you're coming to a time where you're moving past that. And the easiest way to move past that is in this Hermit energy, doing a lot of healing, staying to yourself, a lot of self-reflecting. It's like the things you've learned from this connection are priceless, whatever this is for you. And then the Emperor card shows up. So I feel like you're in the process of attracting an Emperor to you. It doesn't have to be a person with that, like Aries or something like that. It's just someone who's in divine masculine energy with the Emperor card. And it's in the upright, so it's a very positive card. But you see what pulls it in is the Chariot and the Hermit. Yes, my husband and we are separated, but it's been hell. For real. Well, once this is completely behind you, and I know that's an easy sentence to say, you know, but I feel like this energy here, once you get in this Chariot card and you're moving forward, and you've already been through most of the hell if it's already happened here, Hermit and Chariot, then you'll be going towards an Emperor, an upright Emperor, might I add, not a reversed one. So the key to pulling this in towards you is the Chariot and the Hermit. Moving away from whatever this is. That energy with the husband, if it was a manipulative connection or it caused a lot of pain, I feel like it's helping you awaken to a higher level of consciousness. It's literally helping you on your spiritual journey, even though it feels like straight hell while you're going through it, basically. It can be like gaslighting or just lies, whatever Seven of Swords is for you in your situation. I don't feel like that person has either let you go or you haven't let them go. But once that's let go of, then the new things is what you should go towards, because there's someone out there for you that fits you more like a glove. You see what I'm saying? But the Hermit, you need to take that break and move forward. So you're just in that moving forward energy. But just know at the end of this timeline, there's a freaking Emperor. So it's something to look forward to. All you got to do is get through the healing and the pain. Easier said than done. Take it day at a time and make that solid decision with the Two of Pentacles. You know, look within yourself and make sure that's what you want. But if this describes what you were connected to before, Seven of Swords, then make that solid decision to leave it in the past, no matter what this person says to you about how they want to change, how they want a new start, how they've done some thinking. If it's this energy, then even if they have changed, then let them prove it to someone that's not you. Let them go be good to someone that's not you, because you already gave them their chance. Amen, sister. You have to let go so you can get your emperor. Amen. That's right. It can't be more cut and dry than that. The chariot, the hermit, the emperor, you got to get rid of this. Those narcissists are the ones who bring us to our best spiritual selves, because you have to get fit to get the hell away from one. You're strong as hell if you can even get away from one. So be proud of yourself. But the key in yours is the Two of Pentacles reversed, making that solid decision to not look back. And even if they prove to you they've changed, be proud for them from a distance and let them go be with someone else and show that change. Because you have another person that's an emperor on the timeline you're pulling forward once you get through this hermit energy. Let me pull you an oracle, Natalie. Let's pull her an oracle. Self-reflection breaks down to an 8. Somebody else got this today. And this reminds me of the Hermit card. So you already know the answers within you. You already know. It's hard to do the things that we already know. Because I do the same exact thing. You say things inside of you, but you don't realize, you know. Hey, Sophie. But yes, the answer is to make that solid decision to move on from this person. Because there's an emperor on the other side of death. You see what I'm saying? Not literal death, but the death card, you know, the ending of the whole cycle. There's an emperor on the other side, right? So I hope that helped you. I'm going to put both of these up in the chat because I know Sarah's here. And I'm not sure if Deidre is. What movie you like, Sarah? Oh, Lord of the Rings. Y'all know this is how much I don't watch TV. I never watched Lord of the Rings. I should watch it, shouldn't I? That's how much I don't watch TV. I'm serious, Sophie. Or Harry Potter. Go ahead, Deidre. I'm not skipping you. I just put both of y'all's name in there, so whoever gets the next, you know, whoever types their question can go. 3 hours long. Thank you, Crystal. You go ahead and put your question in the chat, Crystal. Thank you so much. So, Sophie, Sarah, and Crystal. I mean, not Sophie. Deidre, Sarah, and Crystal. I got my junk mixed up. I'm sorry. Deidre and Sarah and Crystal. Does Francisco want a relationship with me? 4 shuffles for Deidre. Does Francisco want a relationship with Deidre? Thank you, Nadia. Does Francisco want a relationship with Deidre? I feel like I didn't shuffle it the last one. I think I only did it 3 times. Does Francisco want a relationship with Deidre? Deidre, Deidre. Do, 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 do. Does Francisco want a relationship with Deidre? Yes, ma'am, Sarah, you got it, boo. I'll get you a general. King of Cups reversed. The Fool in the upright. Ace of Wands in the upright. Four of Pentacles in the upright. Ten of Cups reversed. The underlying energy is the King of Swords. So this person is very detached from their emotions. They're emotionally closed off, which will not result in a happy relationship type vibe. I'm not getting a relationship vibe off of them. I see you, Crystal. I'll get you in just a second, and thank you so much, and welcome to you. You are very welcome, Natalie. But with the King of Cups reversed and the Ten of Cups reversed here, this is telling me that they're not in it for an emotional connection. They're very detached with the King of Swords. And they're closed off emotionally. They are standing firm in that with this Four of Pentacles. It's like they're holding fast to that. And the only thing you can really get from this person is more like a sex-based connection. The Fool card and the Ace of Wands. That's what they're interested in. They may say it in a way where they think they make you believe or think that it's going to go further. But if the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups is reversed, and then you got the Ace of Wands and the Fool card, along with the Four of Pentacles, it's like that is all they are interested in. They don't want the kind of connection where they have to put their heart in it. They're closed off on an emotional level. They're remaining very detached. So I feel like what they call a relationship and what you call a relationship is two different things. If you want something that is emotionally, like, you know, happy family, happy wife, happy life. They don't have that kind of vibe. They have more like just a physical connection. Is the way that they're interested in you, but they just don't want the emotional side of things. Okay? So that was for Deidre. Alright, I'm going to get Crystal, and then Sarah, I'll get you, boo. Crystal says, am I making the right choice by leaving my husband? Think I've been abused. Is Crystal making the right choice by leaving her husband? 5 shuffles. Is Crystal making the... You're welcome, Deidre. Is Crystal making the right choice by leaving her husband? Is Crystal making the right choice by leaving her husband? Is Crystal making the right choice by leaving her husband? The Emperor in the upright. The Four of Wands in the upright. The Devil in the upright. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This feels an awful lot like Natalie's messages. And the Two of Wands in the upright. The underlying energy is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So I am getting that you are absolutely doing what is best for you in leaving your husband, because on the outside looking into the situation, it looks great and fine, you know, with the Emperor and the Four of Wands here. See what I'm saying? Like when I first pulled that and I saw it, I'm like, it felt not that good, but it looked all right. You know what I'm saying? So from the outside looking in, people may even talk a little shit about you for wanting to leave him because it seems like you don't have a valid reason to want to leave if someone doesn't know the true situation. And we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but people do like to judge and assume things about our life like they know when they don't. But then you got the devil card here in the upright. So there's some sort of manipulation, there's some sort of toxic energy that will literally ruin you from the inside out if you allow it to when the devil card shows up. And it shows up dead in the center, right behind this Emperor and the Four of Wands. So absolutely, yes, you are. And I feel like you need to make a firm decision within yourself the best you can. You got a whole lot of healing to do probably if it's been rough. But with the Two of Pentacles reversed, you have to make that solid decision to go towards a new journey because you're at a crossroads. You know, you can go back and allow this cycle to repeat where everybody thinks it's great on the outside, but you're suffering the whole time. Or you can make that solid decision. The Two of Pentacles reversed is a solid decision. When you make a Two of Pentacles reverse decision, even if this person changes, then let them change over there with somebody else. They've already proven to you that they're not going to assist in making, you know, this work because the devil card is here. I've been embarrassed to let people know how bad it's been for 13 years. Hello, Jennifer. Don't be embarrassed, boo. Don't be embarrassed. And don't even give a damn what they say about you. Let them believe what the hell they want. Even if you live in a little town and you feel like everyone's judging you because you're leaving this person behind and they have all these good qualities on the outside that everyone sees and respects, who gives a damn what they think? They're not the ones who had to deal with the devil card. So you make that firm decision for yourself. Love you enough to move forward, and then this crossroads will be a positive experience. This could be a negative experience if you turn around and go through the cycle all over again. The Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. The instability is there, and it's been going on for a while with the Ten of Pentacles reverse, right? You said 13 years. So I hope that helps you, Crystal. I say you are absolutely doing the right thing. Congratulations to you for loving the person in the mirror enough to get the hell away from it. The only key thing here is don't go back. Two of Pentacles reversed. Even if they change, let them do their changing and be with someone else. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I see on the cards. And I hope that helped you. And I'm going to give you an oracle. 13 is my lucky number, Crystal. So it's the time for you to go, Joe. I wish you the best in the world, Crystal. All right, here's your oracle. Wisdom 22 breaks down to a 4. So you're a very grounded person. You got all the answers you need already. While you're walking up the mountain, what that means is moving away from toxic shit. Let people try to throw shit at you, but just keep walking. 33 breaks down to a 6 is blossoming. That talks about balance. So you know what you need to do to get into a more balanced situation. So it's easy to say it instead of doing it, right? I know completely. I've been exactly where you are right now. So I promise you, if you knew my situation, you would understand that I know. I promise I know. You are very welcome, Crystal. And you know what else I want you to remember is this. So after just say a month goes by and you're starting to feel kind of normal, then all of a sudden you might have 3 days of hell again because of all them emotions. I call it the purge. And then you'll feel like you're back at square one with healing. It's like a spiral, man. It goes up and down and up and down. But it gets better over time, regardless of the up and down. That's right. You got this. And anytime you need to hear some crazy ass people talking shit and making jokes, you just come in here and listen to us. Because we ain't got no sense in here. Alright, let's get Sarah. Sarah! We're going to give Sarah a general reading for Sarah. 6 questions. 6 shuffles. You are very welcome, Crystal. A general for Sarah. A general for Sarah. 2 more. General for Sarah. The King of Cups in the upright and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. The King of Wands in the reverse. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Ace of Swords. The underlying energy is the Temperance card. That's a beautiful card to have at the bottom of the deck. I feel like overall, Sarah, you're coming to this place where you're to the point that if people, places, and things around you aren't balanced and they don't give you balanced energy, you no longer let it bother you, or you never have let it bother you with this general reading that's coming out. There's 2 kings in the reverse, right? But the 5 of Pentacles is also reversed, which tells me that even if situations, people, places, whatever comes around you in the reverse energy, it doesn't bother you because you are like shining with your heart chakra is open, King of Cups. And then the Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are divinely protected with the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. For me, when the Temperance card comes out, it can talk about divine intervention. But with it being at the bottom, not being seen here, this is just saying you are divinely protected. Literally. That's the way I feel. And the Ace of Swords is here. You already know you're divinely protected in some sort of way. You've already gotten clues or signs, intuitive nudges that you're divinely protected. But just know, if you're wondering, it's like your heart chakra is wide open. You're a very loving person, but people like to take advantage of loving people, right? With this energy right here. But the thing is, as long as you use your common sense and you remain clear-headed and grounded with the Ace of Swords here, you're protected ultimately. And you know the true answer. When it comes to your intuitive nudges, you recognize them. But there's some sort of like I wouldn't even say like there's some ancestor that just be following you. Like, I'm not sure what my beliefs are on that. I know the universe protects us. I know we have guides. But for this card here, it's just telling me that you're protected. And as long as you use your best judgment and stay in a clear head, no matter who comes around you in this energy, you're good. And I don't think you really let it bother you anyway. Honestly, I really don't feel like you honestly give a damn. But you're a very loving person, and you don't allow people like that to close you off emotionally, which is a very positive thing too. So I hope that helps you. The main message here, Sarah, is that you are protected with that Temperance card there. That's the Divine Bartender card, right? So let's get you an oracle. Oracle for Sarah. The number 15, breaking down to a 6, it says action. So it might be cool for you to get some sort of hobby or take some sort of action in some sort of area. I know I keep saying some sort of, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. My words are kind of getting fumbled. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. But I feel like there's something you could do, even if it's like painting. I don't know your hobby, Sarah, so I don't know you like that. But there's something you could do to take action towards that's something you would enjoy a whole lot and you'd be really good at. With the 15 breaking down to a 6, it would give you a sense of balance inside of you. So I hope that helped you, Sarah. Thank you, Jennifer. Amen, Soph. I ain't made it 10 years yet, Sophie, but I'm working on it. Say 10 years down, 300 to go. I'm just kidding. Me too, Soph. Me too, boo. You are so welcome, Sarah. Y'all, Sarah got that Empress vibe. Every time I see her in the chat, I get the Empress vibe off of Sarah. Like, she got that cool, calm, collected Taurus energy mixed with that saggy Temperance angel energy. Like, I don't know why I get that off of her. She's very calm, cool, collected, and balanced, and she just rolls with the flow. Amen, Sophie. Me too. I have an 11-year-old and a 16-year-old. Wow, Nadia. I didn't realize you had 5 kids, Nadia. I knew you had the 2 grandkids, but I didn't realize how many kids you had. Jennifer's a Taurus too. I'm a Scorpio, Jennifer. Me and you are on the opposite side of each other on the zodiac wheel. My son is a Taurus, my 16-year-old son, and me and him, we just go together so good, unless we fight, and then of course it goes in the opposite direction, you know. You are very welcome. But yeah, we will fight like cats and dogs. That fixed energy starts butting heads against each other, right? And then it's over. I thought I was hard-headed until I had a Taurus son, and he wins. He beats the cake. You're an Aries, Crystal. You got that Mars energy. Wow, Nadia, you ain't playing no games. You are a strong lady. A 32-year-old, a 25-year-old, a 22-year-old, and twin boys who are 14. Holy macaroni. Pisces. I love Pisces energy, honestly, like for a friend. I guess because I'm a Scorpio, I don't know. And I won't know the person is a Pisces until, like, afterwards, you know, like, because I always be wanting to know somebody's birthday, because that's just how I am. And then I'll figure out, I'll be like, dang, they're a Pisces. And then once I look back, I'm like, that's why I like their energy so good, right? That's right, Sophie. Say, every time you get down, just sing the song from Finding Nemo, right? Just keep swimming, man. That's what I be doing. I didn't realize you're like me, Sophie. You've been single forever. Ain't that cool, Jennifer? I know it's painful at the same time, but then you want to know something freaking weird? After a while, because like I wasn't single from the time I graduated high school until I finally got my divorce, and I didn't know what to do with myself because I had never not been I had never been without someone, right? So once I got single, I figured out I actually kind of liked it, honestly, but it took me a while to get used to it. And then I learned if I want to eat, so if my kids go to their friend's house on Friday and it's just me and I want to eat a freaking grilled cheese and some olives and just sit there and watch freaking cartoons and watch Disney movies by myself and eat ice cream out of the bucket, there ain't a soul that can tell me what to do. It's great. It's straight great, y'all. Sophie says, well, I have a romance coming in the next 6 months. Okay. Thank you, Crystal. Just put your question in the thing, boo. Thank you so much. Five shuffles for Sophie. What kind of new love does Sophie got? And Crystal, also, just so you know, if you put the notifications on, you can get in here in the beginning and get on the free list, and then you don't even have to donate to ask questions. Down, down, down. Ain't that right, Sophie? You just be straight telling them how it is. That's the best way to be. Yes, Nadia, just you can eat the ice cream out of the bucket. You can watch the cartoons if you want to. You can wear that ugly flannel nightgown that's in the bottom of your drawer with holes in it. And can't nobody tell you no. Sophie said you can see Marley's booty or lack of booty. Yeah, I had to show him my booty the other night, right? What kind of new love does Sophie have coming in the next 6 months? Yeah, my lack of ass got shown to the camera. We be trying. Hey, Crystal, and you get intuitive started, you'll be dead laughing. You will be dead laughing about them damn edges. Sarah said, bootylicious. Them edges had my eyes watering last night, intuitive. Queen of Swords reversed. All right, Sophie, this is you. The Emperor. The World. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. The Lovers. You got the Lovers, Sophie. The underlying energy is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So, we asked the next 6 months. So, I feel like it's going to be on down the line. But it'll be within the next 6 months since that's what we asked. You got to come back and tell me if this comes true or not now. But I feel like telling you to go easy on this person, whoever this is, okay? With the Queen of Swords reversed, I know, Bino. I'm over here like I'm in Mercury retrograde life. I don't get on time. I don't get off on time. I'm losing my mind. So basically, you can't be in Queen of Swords reversed energy because I know you're just trying to be like good on your own, you know, emperor, the world. You're not taking no shit off nobody. I get that. I'm not saying don't be in the Queen of Swords, but I feel like the cards are saying don't be in the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You know, having a little bit of that bitterness towards a new person based on something you already dealt with. The Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Lovers, I feel like there is an opportunity within the next 6 months of something that's grounded and stable. It has potential. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed, it's saying it has potential, but it'll grow slowly. You'll feel an intense connection to this person, but the key to make it last is to start out taking it slow, because the Ace of Pentacles is slow as hell, you know? Don't rush into anything, which I feel like you already know that anyway. But I feel like you do have some sort of opportunity within the next 6 months. The only thing is, be mindful about being too brash with the Queen of Swords reversed, or like if you have a chip on your shoulder, even though you're just being you, you may do it without thinking. It's like you're basing it on somebody that you had in your past. And so it may make you be a little bit defensive towards whoever this new opportunity is. But I feel like, yes, you do have an opportunity coming towards you. And as long as you don't scare them away with the Queen of Swords reversed, and as long as you take it slow, it's got positive energy. Because the Lovers is here, man. So I hope that helped you, Sophie. Why you laughing at me? Okay. Sarah says, shake what your mama gave ya. Okay, I gotta get crystals and then I'll do wake up time if she's still here. Alright, let me go back up here. Where you at, Crystal? I see it. I think you somewhere. Where'd you go? Can you tell me what my upcoming finances look like for Crystal? Unconventional light. How are you? Okay. Crystal's finances. Upcoming energy for her finances. Let me figure out which deck. I gotta get some of my aloe water. I'm feeling like the what do you call it? That little worm on SpongeBob, and he's all dried out. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? He's dehydrated. Do y'all know? In the SpongeBob episode, he's in a wheelchair. Bino, if you don't stop sending me donations, you got a wrench so that way you get free questions, and I'm going to send them back. You already sent me one the other day. That always makes me feel bad. If you have a wrench, you get free questions. But thank you very much, Bino. I'm not, he done told me I am not the boss of him. All right, I'm losing my brain here. I got to get back up here to Crystal and then Bino. That's the two donations. I need to write them down. Crystal and Bino. He's trying my southern gangsta. I'm just kidding. Crystal and then Bino. Y'all, I watched this movie Big Daddy with Adam Sandler with my kids. I probably already told y'all this. My son, he's 16. He started mimicking the guy. You know the part where they're in the bar, and the lady comes up to the little 5-year-old, and she's like, "Oh, you're gonna watch the game?" And he nods or whatever, and she's like, "Who do you want to win?" And he looks at her and he's like, I'm gonna say God darn, so I won't be cussing on here. But he said, you know what he said. He said, the God darn Jets. So my 16-year-old been trying me with that lately. Cussing. But he's using the example as the movie. Like, what the hell? Oh, Bino, I watched your live. And Crystal, I promise you I got my brain on you right now. I'm doing your financial reading, but I'm just running my mouth. But I promise you, 5 shuffles. And Steven tried to give you his number. Steven said, I won't call late. Last shuffle for Crystal and her finances. Bino said, you won't call at all because I'm not giving you the number. Oh my God. That shit was so funny. And I couldn't even see the chat because when you go off the live, the chat goes away. So I couldn't see what was being said. I could only hear your end of it talking or whatever. Tell us of the energy around Crystal's finances. Tell us the energy around Crystal's finance. Uh-oh, what's that? The Temperance in the reverse. Oh, what's that? The Ten of Swords in the reverse. He is a little crazy. The Two of Wands. The Two of Swords. You definitely got some kind of decision that you need to make around your finances. Whether, I need to grab one more card before I keep on. And the Strength in the reverse. The underlying energy is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's some sort of like decision. The only reason why I'm saying that is there's a Two of Wands and a Two of Swords. And it's literally like it drains you because you go back and forth about which choice to make. It's like ultimately it will drain you if you don't figure that out. Not financially, but just like mentally. And also can make you feel unstable or unbalanced in some sort of way. And it's not in an extreme way, but it's just that there's 2 cards here that are 2s. So it's telling me around your finances, there's a decision to be made. Whether this is deciding whether you're going to go towards a new job, deciding whether you're going to open a business. Like the energy of it can be anything. So I don't know what your situation is, but just take the energy and apply it to a situation you need to make. And I feel like just telling you that either decision you choose, it will be fine. You just have to pick a path and start walking so it doesn't create a blockage in your finances and it doesn't make you feel drained, like mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. When you overthink, because you have everything you need to know. You've been through a lot before now. Ten of Swords reversed is coming out of the conflict. You've been through some shit and you made it through the other side. But now you're more light-footed when it comes to making financial decisions, if that makes sense. It's like you don't want to make the wrong one, quote unquote, the wrong one. Well, you're not making the wrong one. Either one of the decisions would be fine, but just pick one and start walking. So like if you decide whether you want to start a sewing business or drive for Uber, either one of them will work out. But you have to just pick one and go that way. And then maybe neither one of them will be the ultimate plan for your finances, but the universe will end up using that as a stepping stone to get you where you need to be for your ultimate financial stability, so long as your energy matches that vibration. So I feel like telling you the only thing that messes you up is that you second guess yourself in general. Have more faith in yourself, because you've made it through a lot of things. You've went through a lot of painful things and made it through the other side successfully. You see what I'm saying? So don't second guess yourself, because that's what like drains your energy. Not relying on your own inner guidance, that inner compass. You got what you need inside of you. You know, boo. And with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, let's see what else. And the Death card, the Moon reversed. See, you already know. The World. So the main thing I'm getting around your finances is some sort of decision that you're kind of on the fence about, that you need to pick a path and walk. You're very welcome, Crystal. I'm gonna grab you what you call it? An oracle. My brain's dead. Let me get you an oracle, Crystal. Crystal, Crystal. Somebody just got this. Did you get this a while ago, Crystal? Wisdom. It broke down to a 4. Because you asked another question earlier. It's 22 and it breaks down to a 4. Wisdom. You did. I thought you did. That's weird. You got that already. All right, B, what's your question, boo? Oh my God. Bino done said just type Bino on Facebook. No, it won't. How does it come right up when you just type that? I tried to find Ann on Facebook and she had to find me because I was too dumb to find her. Well, why didn't Ann's come up? Well, General for Bino. I didn't think about it that way, okay? 5 shuffles. Let's give Bino a Gentral. Every time I say that, I think about that video, the Dollar Gentral with Hannah and Kaylee. Y'all gotta watch that on YouTube. No, y'all don't. Y'all will be like, Marley, you really watch that? They talk about going to the Dollar Gentral. It's great. A General for Bino. Down, 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 down. What is that? The 4 of Swords. The Hermit reversed. the Eight of Wands reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Three of Cups in the upright. The underlying energy is the Magician card. I feel like you're manifesting positive things with that card being in the upright at the bottom. Maybe even things you don't even recognize are going to come to pass yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, the path isn't very clear about what this is because it's the underlying energy. But there's also some stuff that you're like holding on to from your past, Six of Cups reversed, that you still need to deal with that. Because the Hermit's reversed. Instead of sitting with it and dealing with it, I think you have done a lot of healing because the Four of Swords came out first, but then the Hermit came out behind it in the reverse. And the Six of Cups came out in the reverse. And this can talk about holding on to, in other words, it's because some people, you may not like that person, but just holding on to the negative things they did is just as bad as being lovesick over them, because you're still holding on to that negative energy. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if this is like a friend or family or a relationship or what it is, but there's something that you hold on to, and the way you just kind of try to keep yourself busy instead of thinking about whatever it is. But with the Three of Cups here, I honestly feel like the person might come back around to you. I don't want to tell you that, Bino, because I actually talked to you in the chat. So I be getting emotionally involved in y'all's readings when y'all be coming in here a lot. That's right, Bino. Face it head on and close it out. And I feel like there's going to be, maybe it's a friend, because I'm doing a general. But with the Three of Cups, that can be reasons to celebrate as well. But since this past energy showed up in the reverse, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Three of Cups is here, it doesn't mean you have to entertain the situation. But I feel like you're closed off to whoever this is. It could just be a friend. It doesn't have to be romantic. So it can be a friend, a family member, or romantic. You take it how it goes in your life. But I feel like you're closed off to that person. And that's the same person that there may be something there that bothers you a lot. Or a little. The Six of Cups reversed. Gotta face the shit head on and close it out. Oh, I expect coming around is inevitable. That's right. You definitely don't have to. So I feel like whatever it is, just not talking to this person, that's fine with that being in the reverse. But I feel like also there needs to be like, you have to forgive whatever this is with the Hermit in the reverse. Not for them, but for you. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. So instead of just forgiving this person, ultimately with the Hermit card, when it's in the upright, you'll get to a point where you were actually thankful for this person. You're going to be like, Marley, you're crazy as a batshit Southern girl. But I'm telling you, you'll get to the point where you'll be thankful and grateful, and it'll be a reason to celebrate, if that makes sense. Because of what you learned from healing from whatever this is. Whatever this person did, whatever you overcome from it. Just a lesson of some sort. But I feel like, yes, you have done a lot of healing already. The Four of Swords is here. But with the Hermit reversed, there's just that one little thing. I don't know what it is. But the Six of Cups is in the reverse. So it's like that needs to be healed. And even if you do say something about it, it's like right now it's saying you're closed off to communicating about it. Whatever it is. But I feel like the person is almost pulled to you from the no communication. You know how whenever you ignore someone and then they come after you even further and worse? He done deleted everything and just put laughing messages. What he done said about my reading. But you are manifesting something positive, Bino, with the Magician. You said you don't talk because why? Yeah, you don't have to talk. That's not really what I want you to do. I just want you to deal with the Six of Cups reversed energy within yourself and like forgive this person and be thankful that whatever this is came in your life. Be thankful it came in your life because it gave you that contrast to show you exactly what you did not want. That's right. You don't have to say anything though. With the Eight of Wands reversed, if you think you might pop off, don't say anything. The only part that bothers me for your sake is the Six of Cups reversed and the Hermit reversed. You don't want it to get in, mess up your vibe. And I'm not saying it's going to mess you up on a day-to-day. I'm just saying when you're all alone and what's going on deep down inside of you, that there's something that bothers you. But you can be thankful for this person. There's going to come a point where you get there, Bina, with the Three of Cups. I feel like this person is going to try to come back around, which can be reconciled. But that's not what I think this ultimately is. It's a general reading. I think this is showing you that you will be ultimately thankful for whoever this is. And I do feel like you're manifesting something that you don't even recognize that you're manifesting. Because I don't know if you can sense it, but it will be manipulation. Right. So there's no point in even opening your mouth, even giving anyone the time or day if you're going to be manipulated. The only part that I'm concerned about is what it does to you until you forgive it and be thankful for it. Because that's how I am. It's so hard to do that shit. Yes. It's hard to do that. You'll get to the point where you can look at it from a higher perspective. It won't bother you. It'll just be like on the list of experiences you've had before in your life. You know? I'm still working on it myself, so don't think I'm trying to sit over here like tell you what to do. If these cards came out for me, I would take the same exact advice. That's right. The only part that you just need to make sure that it doesn't still bother you. I mean, if it doesn't, then that's good. I'm not saying it bothers you. I'm just saying when the Six of Cups reversed comes out, it's saying like there's still something there that kind of bothers you that you need to kind of work through. And I don't know what that is or even if there's anything there. That's just what cards came out. So it may not be nothing. That's right, Bino. Amen. You get what I'm saying. All right, I'm going to give you a free oracle. Sarah, I done stayed on here till midnight and I gotta go to work in the morning, y'all. This is the only oracle I have, Bino, so you're gonna have to get it. I need to get some oracle decks. I just had this one and started using it, but it's just random. Like, it's a picture and a number. That's all you're gonna get. I need to get my life together and get some oracle decks. The number 15 breaks down to a 6 and it says action. Sarah got the same one. So that breaks down to a 6, which can talk about balance, but you could also be I already know your life is busy right now. You said you're going to be busy, so maybe that's why that came out. You said it already. Everyone else left. Y'all are the only two that still love me enough to be here, huh? I know, I gotta go, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in here. And if you go live, Bino, I don't ever know, you never go live no more. Oh, Sophie didn't leave us. Marley, I feel I'm done with free questions, Rhonda Wolf. Unless Z is in here, because I had Z on the free list. I see you Friday, Rhonda. Let me make sure Z isn't in here. You'll do a live. Okay, good. I will be in there tomorrow, Bino. I love y'all. I gotta go get my butt in the bed. I'm too old for this midnight stuff, right? I'm pretty sure Z probably isn't in here because it's ended up being a really late live. So good night to y'all, and I love y'all, and thank y'all for coming in here, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, okay? All right, bye y'all.